got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace?
Jakes.
Why you got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace? Why you got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace?
Jakes.
Why you got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace?
Hallo.
White people be like,
Why you got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace?
Aga.
white people be like,
Yay, so happy you're back, Jakes.
white people be like,
Beep hop.
Why you got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace?
Hello, Queen.
white people be like, white people be like,
Plink.
What's up? Hi guys. Welcome back to the party, man. We're so fucking back. We're so back. The hiatus. It's no more. Okay, we're back. No, I didn't mean Nosferatu, but I met a lot of very interesting people. Look, I'll be honest with you guys, my throat is fucked because I think I smoked like 40% of the cigarettes in Bucharest. And the consequences of that only hit me today, so I'm gonna be clearing my throat a little bit. But I was fucking sending them down, dude. You've been gone so long that I'm not gay anymore.
White people be like,
2 years.
Congratulations.
Aksel happy.
That's huge for you. I need the police story immediately. No, we gotta build up to it. There's a lot that happened. We will we'll build up to it. There's can't have the cake before the starters and whatnot.
Why you got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace?
Pride Month. Oh yeah, it is
Welcome
Pride
back,
Month.
Aksel happy.
Harry spoiled it for me. I think I tell it better than Harry.
white people be like,
I was
welcome
listening to him
back.
tell it. I'm like, he's missing some like information. Probably because he was too drunk to remember. But yeah, man, let me tell you, okay? Romania has like, fuck, man, I'll be honest with you, man. I kind of fell in love with it. Like, just seriously, when I was getting on the plane going away, I was like really sad. Because I was like, I just had such a fucking awesome time here. What the fuck is happening? Oh my god. Don't tell me that this just happened. Guys, I spilled like a droplet of water on my spacebar earlier, and now it's like unpausing my music all the time. Oh no. It was literally one droplet of water, swear on my life. Hold on, let me pull it off. First of all, okay, I unplugged it. How's it still doing it? What is going on?
Why you got so
Okay,
many
there we go.
necklaces?
Jesus.
Why you got necklace?
Shake it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna
Hi.
do. Get the shit out of it, dude. Maybe I'll have to do this stream with no keyboard. That would be pretty fucking awesome. Oh, I wish I had my like little like tongs that I could pull the fucking thing out of. I can't. My fingers are too fat to get the fucking space bar off. People watching that part of art me confused as fuck. Yeah, when are they not? You know what I mean? Ugh. There we go. I got it off. Let's fucking shake this thing. Let's fucking shake this. Shake it off.
Why you got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace?
Happy Pride Month, Jakes.
Ooh, what a fucking horrible way to find out that maybe I've procrastinated cleaning this keyboard a little bit too long. Jesus. Goodness. Damn, I'll be sad if this keyboard's broken, though. This keyboard is everything to me. Well, really not everything. It's like a pretty good keyboard. It's just one of those things where I'd be pretty annoyed if I had to use another one. But like, that's fine. Okay, hold on. Let me see if it like blows up now. If I plug it back in, it might actually blow up. Maybe it'll break it. Oh well. We'll see. See the rehearsal? Yeah, we have a lot to unpack. We have a lot to talk about today. All right, let's see what happens. Oh my god, it's... Okay, it's not doing anything weird. Let me try. Okay, the spacebar doesn't work. I mean, that's fine. I don't need it anyways, okay? Google has AI now, dude. It can decipher what I'm typing, man. We're living in the fucking future. Man, it was a little one droplet of water, bro. What is this bullshit? It'll be back. It always comes back. The goat has returned. Thank you, Nick. That's so sweet of you. That's so kind of you. Oh man. We'll do the stories in a bit. We'll do the stories in a bit. How's everybody been? Do you ever get pre-trip anxiety? I wouldn't call it anxiety. It's more of like a ugh. I gotta like fucking go to the airport. I gotta like sit on a plane. Which like isn't the worst. It's really worse when you're leaving, because then it's like, you know, now I have to get on a plane to like go back to where I live. What a fucking nightmare. In Rotterdam, have fun, Quabi. Have fun. Harry is your guys' problem now. I did my week with him. Now it's your guys' turn. Doing driving lessons. Well, that's deeply worrying for us all. That's horrible. Damn, I've been gone a whole week, and it seems like fucking fuck all has happened to you guys. Guys, it's about to be summer. We got to get some fucking activity in our lives, okay? And I'm speaking for myself as much as I'm speaking for you. We gotta like live an exciting life. It was 5 days. A lot can happen in 5 days. Empires are brought down in 5 days. Not all of us went to Romania. We all have a Romania, and it doesn't specifically have to be the beautiful country of Romania. Name an empire brought down in 5 days. Your mom, dude. I graduated college and almost done with book I started last night. Nice, dude. See? That's the fucking smell of summer, man. Oh, great. The fucking spacebar activated again. It's fucking... It's now pressing space. Oh, it made my Chatterino bigger. Dude, I'm about to have a fucking academics moment on my Twitch, dude. And that's not about anything else that he's done. It's just about when he got drunk and he spilled alcohol over his keyboard. Oh, man. God. Shit. I'm not gonna lie, the 5 days that I was away, for me, it did feel like 2 weeks in like the best way possible. Not because I was like, man, this shit just won't end, but it was like 2 weeks in the sense that so much shit happened that when I was recounting the tales, I was like, how did all of this happen in the space of 5 days? I feel like I've been here for years. And today, you get the privilege of hearing me recount everything that happened. And I'm going to try to do it from my mind. I'm going to try to remember everything, every single thing that happened. And also, first of all, I got to say, when I put on my Instagram story, when I said I'm in Romania, I posted a picture of Megan Fox. Posted a picture of Megan Fox energy drink, which that was everywhere in that grocery store. It was just Megan Fox promoting this energy drink. But when I posted on my Instagram, so many Romanians, fucking, I didn't know I had like any Romanian people that followed me. Dude, my fucking DMs haven't been that active in like 2 years, bro. Holy shit. my shit was being fucking blown up. I felt like I show speed, man. Everyone's like, where the fuck are you? I need to fucking see you right now. I need to show you the best fucking place to eat. I need to take you drinking. And I was like, holy shit, dude. I did run into a viewer at a bar, and it was a fucking blast. But I'll tell that story is really funny too. It was really funny. Or like a former viewer, I should say, that plays into the story. First of all, I'm never fucking, I took the bullet for the team. I took the fucking bullet for the team, man, and I had like a 5-hour layover in Poland. I'm never fucking doing that shit again, dude. Holy shit. I was so fucking sick of airports by the time I got home, man. I was so fucking tired of it. Because I took 2 flights, hour and a half each. It took me like 9 hours on my way there to get there. It took me 9 hours to get to Romania, which is ridiculous. And on my way back, it was like 7 hours, and I'm like, and I spent most of the time in the airport because my friends left before I did. I'm so sick of airports right now, man. See any pilots and co-pilots conversing? I did. Every pilot and co-pilot I saw, maybe in Europe they fuck with each other a little bit more because I saw like groups of pilots and flight attendants walking down the fucking gate hall, and they were all laughing. They were all having a great time. So I didn't notice any animosity. I need to unplug my keyboard before I switch my scenes on OBS. Otherwise, it's gonna like close my stream. I don't trust it. Guys, look, man, we're Romania pilled on this shit, dude. Hi, Romania. Hi, we're fucking with Romania, dude. We're fucking with Romania, man. I'm telling y'all.
White people be like,
Hi.
Visit Romania, that shit will fucking change your life, bro. I missed you bad. I was making your stream in MS Paint for entertainment. That's very nice of you. I thought that said half Romanian. I was like, damn, I didn't know you fucked with it that bad. I am ready to apply for citizenship. Like, I'm dead serious. I'm gonna fucking apply for citizenship, dude. I'm going over there. I don't even need a visa to really move there. Maybe I just do it. Maybe I just do it tomorrow. Maybe I put the stream down and just go live in Romania.
Happy
Live in some village.
Thank you for being a bright shining light in my life.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Thank you. Didn't you say that you don't fuck with gay people right now, or did I make that up? Well, it is Eastern Europe. I live in Eastern Europe, and I can tell you, like, people just don't fuck with gay people in general. I don't really feel that, though. I met gay people. I went to a fast food restaurant my first day there. I saw a gay person behind the counter. I could tell. Dude. I could tell there was a gay person fucking in front of me, and it was, I gave him the nod, and I don't think he understood. I think he probably thought I was like a really stupid tourist who was like really confused. But like I tried to give him some sort of signal that it's like I get it. Where not I get it. I wasn't like I feel so sorry for you. It was more of like you're my boy, kind of like we get it, we get each other. But yeah, like how do I even fucking? I gotta think for a second. Hold on. Eastern Europe doesn't fuck with gay people that much either. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, dude. The gay people are not as fucked with here. But it does mean that the gay scene is actually like pretty lit. Because like I think it's like the oppression. Like some of the gay clubs I've been to in Estonia, they're pretty fucking great. And yeah, I think I walked in this thrift store, and I'm not gonna lie, man, I got like like with the whole like coffee place thing where it's like if my coffee isn't made by like a non-binary barista. I don't want that shit.
Lavia hymiö.
I walked into a thrift store, and behind the counter I saw this person. Was like, yeah, you're gay. Like, you're definitely gay. And I've walked into the right place, which ended up not being true. The thrift store was like really expensive, and there was like nothing really that good in it. But like, imagine if it was true though. You know what I mean? Then it would have been like really fucking sick. Wait, has like any new music dropped since I was gone? Like, what's the fucking vibe, man? What's the vibe on the music scene right now? Is there like anything happening? Miley? To be honest, I don't care. No offense to Miley Cyrus, I just don't care. That's my verdict on that. Pink Panthers, yeah, that dropped before I left, which honestly, I didn't really listen to it. Oh fuck, my keyboard doesn't work. Hold on. Bro, I'm about to get out the fucking on-screen keyboard, bro. I'm dead serious. Hold on, let me try to plug this in one more time and see what happens. Let me just put this on right now because it's so easy to listen to. I love it. Oh, fuck, dude. I haven't listened to this in a bit. So good. Okay. Let's get to sharing some stories. I'm gonna do this in the most farming stream time way possible. I'm gonna start from the beginning, and I'm gonna tell you about the whole trip like I'm a kindergartner that's just come home from kindergarten talking to their parents. Okay? I'm gonna hit every note that I can remember. So, first of all, frame one, my apartment. My apartment, 3 a.m. I order a Bolt. I get in the Bolt. The guy is using a Bolt car, which Bolt is like Uber here. It's an Estonian company. It's fucking made it big. It's everywhere. It's everywhere in Europe. And they're just as evil as Uber too. It's crazy. But I get in the car and this guy is fucking blasting Sigma music, like just nonstop blasting Sigma music, so bad that like the car is shaking. I had my AirPods in and I had like the fucking max noise suppression, and I felt I felt it in my ass, dude. Like my balls felt weird with how much the fucking car was shaking. It was like fucking bizarre. But like we tolerated each other. But the crazy thing is, this guy returns in the story. In this great vast story, he comes back. Okay, so don't forget about him. I think his name was like Alexander or something. I forget. I'm not gonna say his last name, of course, but then I get on the plane. I fly to Poland. Which is a short flight. I'm in Warsaw Airport. I go to this restaurant called Johnny Rockets, and I ate chicken tenders there and drank a beer at 7 a.m. and it was pretty fucking good. I had like a pretty good time. Then I go to my gate to wait for my plane, and everything got like super Romanian all of a sudden. I couldn't fucking believe the things I was seeing. First of all, apparently like I was on the same flight as like some little kids football team who had just won a tournament, because one of them was running around holding a trophy. One of them had the full Romanian kit on, and he had cornrows, which was crazy. It was fucking nuts, man. He was running that shit, dude. The most Eastern European shit I've ever seen, man. And then I was sitting across this Italian lady who was fucking insane. Like, she was crazy. She kept putting bags of her food. First of all, I took a nap, okay? I took a nap in my seat, and I wake up, and there's a bunch of McDonald's ice creams in the seat next to me. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Did somebody leave them here? And then I look at the seat in front of me, and there's a Doritos bag there. And then there's this lady and, like, her husband, I guess. And people kept trying to sit in the seats with the Doritos bag and the ice cream, and she would be like, no sit. And I was like, what the fuck? You can't do that. You're putting your fucking Doritos bag on it and then like claiming it, putting like, it's like marking your tears. Like, you can't do that. And she kept doing this over and over again. And then some poor girl really fucked up because she got out of her seat for a second to go check something. And some girl thought that the seat was open because there was nobody there, right? How could she? How could she think that there was nobody there? I think she was like at the counter talking to the airline people, and she saw it, and she sprinted back, and she was like, that's not yours. That's not for you. That's not for you. And then the girl just like, without saying anything, just like speed walked away. And I felt so fucking bad because all she wanted to do was sit because there was like nowhere to sit because like all the other benches were taken by some random dudes that were sleeping on them. So it was just a bit unnecessary, really. And I'll always remember her. And then I took the flight. I got to Bucharest. It was a pretty good flight. Slept on it, listened to some music. And then, oh my god, dude, this is where it starts to get crazy. Okay, because I hadn't slept in ages. I was like losing my mind. I was delirious, right? My friend Owen was already there waiting for me. So we tried to order a Bolt so we can go to our Airbnb. But the airport isn't, I'll be honest with you, love Romania, the Bucharest airport, probably the worst airport in Europe that I've been to. It sucks. It is a horrible airport. Just the way it's planned is just so fucking odd to me. It's weird. Everything about the country is beautiful, but the airport sucks. There's not even any plugs to charge things. There's I don't think there was even Wi-Fi in the airport, which doesn't really matter because like the airport Wi-Fi is always so dog shit. It's so fucking ass, dude. But anyways, I get there and I'm trying to order my Bolt, and I have no fucking idea which of the fucking 4 floors of the parking garage I'm supposed to wait for this Bolt. Like, I had no idea. Apparently there was like a sign somewhere, but like I didn't see the sign that was like, here's where you should go for your ride. So I was so confused. And then the guy calls me, and he can't speak English. We have no way of communicating. So I'm navigating this parking garage up and down, trying to find this guy that I have no common language with. So I kept like Google translating messages and messaging him with it. And he wasn't really fucking with that, I guess. Then I find the floor that he's on, and it's like a circus in there, dude. There's a guy that's like 6'9" that's pulling up on my Bolt driver because he was holding up traffic. And then my Bolt driver gets up out of the car while this like 6'9" fucking beast is about to beat the shit out of him. He gets out of the car. My Bolt driver's so fucking ripped. It was the most ripped guy of my life. And I was like, oh my God, he's going to fucking beat the shit out of me. He's going to fucking, I fucked up really bad. This guy's literally about to like beat the shit out of me. And then I hit an emote. Like when he was like squaring up with the really tall guy, I hit an emote where I was like, hey, that's me, man. And he just gave me the look where he was like, and I was like, fuck, dude. He's so fucking pissed, dude. He's so fucking pissed. It's so over for me. So we get in the car. Really good driver. None of the Bolt drivers I had wore a seatbelt. None of them. One of them almost like got hit by a car on the highway, but like it was fine. We had our seatbelts on, so you know it wasn't really. Didn't really have anything to do with us. But he was a good driver. The whole time I'm looking at his rear view mirror, and I can see his eyes are so angry, and I'm like, "Fuck me, dude. What if he actually tries to beat me up? Because like he could easily like fucking tear me in half, man, and I would deserve it. I made him hold up traffic. It's so awkward. And then my friend Owen coughs, and he just like lets the window down, and I'm like, "Fuck, man, we're such fucking assholes, dude." We've come to this country. We almost get this guy beat up. We cough in his car. Like, it's so fucking over for us, dude. But, guys, don't worry, man. I fucking saved the situation because when we pulled up to our Airbnb, he got out to help us take our bags. And then I said sorry. And then he went like, he emoted at me, dude. He went like this. And I was like, oh my God, dude. We're such good friends. He gave me a 1-star. He gave me a 1-star because my rating was 5 stars and it went down to like a 4.9. It's crazy. He fucking hit me with the 1-star. I thought I was trying to fix the situation by giving him a nice tip and saying sorry, but you know, I'm a piece of shit. I probably deserve it. And then yeah, the first day was like, it was just really chill. Harry didn't get there until like the next day, so we drank wine and like ate food. It was just like a nice day. I was really worried that it was going to rain the whole time because we did kind of choose like the worst week in the history of the world to go to the country. A country which usually has very beautiful weather, but it was literally promising to rain for the whole 5 days that we were there, which thank God didn't fucking happen. Are the stereotypes about Romania real or not? I don't even know the stereotypes. What are the stereotypes? I will say, I honestly, Romania has like unreal aura because there were so many situations where I'm like, this motherfucker does not fuck with me at all. Like at the grocery store, like all the cashiers and shit, like just did not fuck with me at all. And I was like, I don't give a shit. I'm just so happy to be here. Like I'm having such a great time. Like I got yelled at by like cashiers and shit, and it was like it's fine. I get it. Like don't worry about it. Like everyone's in the mafia or something. I honestly like it was. I think
Aksually.
I read about it too before I went. Like I think Romania
It's kind
is
of
pretty
telling
chill
that I have
nowadays.
prefaced that the video isn't trustworthy or not, but I made this short video about Harry and wanted to get your thoughts. I promise it's not a scary video.
I'll watch it later. If I lose track of where I am right now, then we're gonna be in big trouble, to be honest with you. Yeah, I mean it's definitely like the reason why I loved it so much was because it was like familiar enough for me to like not feel totally confused, but it was also different enough where I felt like I was in a culture that wasn't my own. The driving is crazy. There's a lot of Bucharest is, can I just say, my favorite thing about the city is how many trees there are. I've never seen that many trees in a city in my life. There are trees everywhere they could fit them. They literally, every sidewalk is just filled with trees. It's so green. It is just like such a great city space. But then, you know, they still got to work on it a little bit because crossing the streets got exhausting because there's like fucking 9-lane roads. And every time you cross the road, it's like some of the drivers are like, they play like a little game of like chicken with you where they're like, I'm going to run you over, which, I'm not gonna lie, that was probably the most exhausting part of the country, just not knowing if this driver will fuck with you or not. But yeah, then Harry came. Harry also had like a interesting bolt where like 5 minutes into his ride, his driver just pulled over, pumped his tires, and then sat on his phone for like 10 minutes while Harry was just sitting in the back. And then like I think he tried to make small talk with him where it was like, where are you from? And then Harry said, England. And then the driver said, that's nice. And then they just sat there. But yeah, that was. Then we went to like an Italian restaurant, which was pretty good. Then, okay, our location was crazy. We had this amazing 24/7 grocery store right across the street from us. And it was incredible. They had fucking everything in that shit, man. It was so good. But I don't know what the fuck happened, dude. We checked out, paid for our stuff, we walked out, and all of a sudden we were in this like fucking Outlast building. Like I don't know what the fuck was going on, dude. The building was abandoned. And all we did was like walk out of the grocery store, and it was this like bridge to cross into another store. We were in a parking garage, and then it said like go out through this door. And I saw a lady walk out the door, so I was like, clearly something is happening here. and it wasn't. It was. Let me see if I got any of the pictures I took. Hold on. Hold on. Because I was fucking dying laughing because I was like, where the fuck are we, dude? We just want to leave the building. Oh, like this, for example. This picture is of Harry discovering that we were in the middle of like a construction zone. We were just like literally, it was abandoned. Then we tried to take like an elevator out of there, and we went to the bottom floor, and it was literally like the elevator doors open. There's a shopping cart, a mattress, and like a barrel, and the rest of the place is just like, it literally just looked like Outlast. Like I don't know, it felt like we were playing like fucking, what is that shit called? Like Gmod Elevator. I don't know. It was very odd. And then we tried, like, we turned a corner and there were like a bunch of teenagers hanging out there. I guess that's like the hot place to hang out in Bucharest. And they like started laughing when we ran into them. And then we just kind of were like, I don't know where we are. So we laughed and we left. We left because we were like, we don't want to disturb their little chill hangout. And then we went back. We left the building through the fucking employee exit. There was a guy sitting on like a bench smoking a cigarette on his break. And you could tell that when he looked at us, he was like, what the fuck is this? Like, who the fuck are these guys? Because we just kept going deeper and deeper into the abandoned part of the building where, like, we had no fucking idea where we were anymore. We didn't even know how to go back to where we came from. Like, we were just looking for, like, the nearest exit. And then, yeah, we got our stuff. There's a word that Harry loves to use. And it's wicked. He loves the word wicked. He says it a lot. He says the word wicked so much. It's his favorite fucking word in the universe, apparently. So we were looking for like bars and clubs, which is a great thing to do when it's a Monday night. Like, we really planned this trip so well, dude. But I look at Google Maps and I see a place called Wicked Bar. Guys, I gotta tell y'all, if you're ever in Bucharest, Romania, hit up Wicked Bar, dude. Wicked Bar is the fucking spot in Romania. We went there every single night. We went there like 5 nights in a row. It was so lit in there, dude. They had a fucking tree in the middle of the building. Hold on, I gotta also show this image. This was a hit. This was a hit during the... I took a lot of pictures of Harry when he was sleeping because he sleeps in a very funny way. He's always like hitting some kind of pose. This was right after he arrived, and I'm not gonna lie, there was a part of me was like, is he dead? I was like, that would be so fucking awkward if he pulls up and he dies. Oh yeah, look at this. See, this is what I mean. There's trees everywhere in Bucharest. Look at that shit, dude. There's a fucking tree in the middle of the bar. It's fucking lit, dude. The bartenders have to, like, go between that little gap between the bar and the tree to get behind it. Also, this bar has a bartender that looks like Lord. And I left my phone at it the last night, and she ran after me to give it back to me. So, shout out to her. And also there's a bartender that looks like Jason Momoa. But then the first night we went there, they were playing like I don't remember what song they were playing. It was like kind of a depressing ass song. So we made a joke about it. And the bartender, unprompted really, started doing like the whole like Eminem, knees weak, arms are heavy, mom spaghetti ritual. He did like the whole song. It took like 2 minutes, dude. While I was just being like, I just want to get a vodka. I was fucking dying laughing because he just wouldn't stop. I kept trying to be like, I'll have a vodka, and then he would just put in another line, and he was just doing it. It was, God, I love that guy, dude. I didn't see him again, but I don't even know if he worked there, honestly. I went there 5 nights in a row. I never saw him again. I think he might have just been a guy that was like, that took charge of the bar. Like, I never saw him again. I don't know if we fucking like collectively hallucinated him, But like I never in my life saw him again there. And then we were like, we got to try out some different bars because we were trying to explore the city. We found a place called Private Hell, and it looked like goths were there. So we were like, we got to go hang out with goths. I love goths. So we pull up to the bar. There's 4 people in there, and they're all bartenders. And I feel like we just totally ruined their vibe. So we just got like a shot of Jaeger and we left. Then we go down the street and we fucking spot this like group of British guys. There was like 10 of them. It was kind of scary at first, but then we asked them if like they know where a place to drink is. And then we merged with them. So all of a sudden we were hanging out with these like 10 guys from the UK who were all like 30 plus, who'd known each other since they were kids. And then we went to a bar with them. We were drinking with them. To anyone that saw my Tumblr post about how I went like a little too woke in the bar, it was with them. One of them was like a bank manager, and I got like really drunk and I started talking about how like capitalism has ruined my country, and I think that's what like ended the hangout. I won't lie. That's what put a stop to it. But I was like, I thought it was like really funny. They also asked if I was gay, me specifically, and I was like, well, I am kind of, and they were like nice with it. They didn't hate gay people, but they did clock me a little bit. And then they made me follow their like group Instagram account. They have like a whole venture. They were called the Jolly Boys. They were called the Jolly Boys, and they take a lads trip every year. Oh yeah, dude. They asked if this fucking album restarted, dude. Holy shit, I've been yapping for a while now. They asked if they should come to Estonia, and then I said no, and that's when I did the whole capitalism has ruined my country, and everything got like really quiet. The AI profile picture, yeah. I think they have an AI profile picture, which is really lit. It's really lit. Are they gay? I don't think they're gay. I think one of them had a kid. One of them was like married and had a kid. He was the group leader. I don't really remember any of them except for the group leader. There was like a very obvious group leader. And he kind of looked like Nate Fisher from
White people be
6 Feet Under, which makes a lot of sense, honestly. It makes a lot of sense. But yeah, then I don't know that. Okay, this was the only problem we had. We kept trying to go into clubs in the middle of a Monday night, and we kept almost accidentally walking into places that looked like brothels upon further examination. And that's clearly like not a place where I want to go to. But we were like, we just want to go have a nice drink. Like Owen pulled up this one bar. I was like, look, there's friends hanging out in the pictures. It's a nice place. And then we walk up the window. I'm like, dude, this is so obviously. I don't think this is a club, man. Like, I don't think this is. I don't think the vibe that we're looking for is in there. The only club we managed to find had like one guy in the middle of a dance floor, and then like a bunch of like 50-year-olds standing around the dance floor watching him dance. So we kind of gave up on that idea a little bit on that night. Then the next day we went to like some kind of fucking fancy restaurant. It was really good. A lot of the food was really good. We had like Korean barbecue too at one point, and it was very well priced. Tasted good. But then I'll skip the second day because like not a lot of exciting shit happened. It's really the third day where shit got crazy because that's when the police got involved, which is like, I know that's what everybody's been waiting for. They've been waiting to see why aksually almost got arrested in a foreign country, which, by the way, I just want to say I didn't do anything wrong, okay? I didn't even do any drugs. I just drank my drinks and I smoked my cigarettes, okay? Oh my god, Next Yao Ming. Hello. Hello, Next Yao Ming. At least it wasn't America. No, yeah, it was, anyways, we go back to Wicked Bar for the third night at this point. We're going back to Wicked Bar. We sit down. Harry goes to the bathroom. It's just me and Owen. And then I look to my right, and all of a sudden there's a girl sitting next to me. And I was kind of like, I was like pretty drunk by this point, because I'm not gonna lie, I was drinking like all day. And I was like kind of like, hello. Turns out it's someone that used to watch me like 3 years ago. And she was like, she did like the, are you, like, it felt like time went in slow motion, and she was like, she said hello, introduced herself. And then I was like, it's happening. I'm getting recognized in Romania. And then she was like, are you actually? And I was like, yes, I am. And then I looked to my left, and I'm like jump scared, because like there's another girl sitting next to me. Came out of nowhere. I was like, where did this person come from? We shake hands, we introduce each other, and then we start, because I was so excited. We were kind of struggling to make contact with Romanians. A lot of them didn't really want to open up to us. So I was really hyped that we actually had Romanians in front of us that we could talk to. So I was asking them a bunch of questions. We were going like, at one point I was going like 1v3, because we were trying to figure out who gets worse concerts, like who gets the worst artists visiting them. And they were like, we got Little Pump. And I was like, well, we got Designer, the guy that did Panda. And I was going like 1v3 artist for artist with them. And then Harry comes back, and he's really confused as to why there's like 3 Romanians at our table all of a sudden. But it was, it was like a really good conversation. We basically talked to them like the whole night. And then halfway through the conversation, because we were like asking her, we were like, so like, who did you watch when you were on Twitch? And she was like, oh, like, before you try to like cancel this person, okay, this was way before anything. She was like, I liked Miskiff. I watched you and Miskiff. That was like kind of who I was into. And I started laughing. I was like, holy shit. And then I was like, why did you stop watching? And she was like, I don't know. It just got a bit much. Like, I just needed to do something else with my life. And I'm like, that makes sense. Then Harry goes, wait, 3 years ago? That means she doesn't know. And I got tears in my eyes laughing, because I realized this person has no idea what's happened in the last like 3 years. So all of a sudden I'm in this bar in Romania explaining everything that's happened in the last 3 years. And she was like, what the fuck happened? I was like, holy shit. That's crazy. So it was like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I info dumped like crazy in that bar in Romania. That person has like the full intel now, dude. I wonder if they're here. It's a Saturday night. Not gonna lie, they seem like they have better things to do on a Saturday night. No offense to anybody that's here, or including myself, but yeah, it was honestly, it was a really good conversation. Like, I don't think I've ever like talked to a viewer for that long, or like someone that used to be a viewer. I was like psychoanalyzing them, because I was like, I want to understand like why people watch me. And like, why do they watch Twitch and shit? I was literally just like, I was like fucking interrogating them fucking about everything. And it was really fun. And her friends were really nice. She gave us like a little tour of the city, and then we parted ways. And then we go home, or like we start to go home. And before we get to our Airbnb, before we go inside, me and Harry were like, we're gonna have a smoke. And Owen really needed to go to the bathroom, so Owen goes upstairs. He goes to our beautiful Airbnb, and I say, Owen, give me the cigarettes before you go. As you can tell, my throat is fucked because of the smoking. As he hands me the pack of cigarettes, a cop car drives by. And then I make a joke to Harry where I was like, uh-oh, we're going to go to prison tonight. But the car drives past, so I was like, it's whatever. It's no big deal. Doesn't matter. Then the same car drives past again. They went around the block. They went past again. And we're just like sitting there smoking, laughing about it. Then they go past again. But this time when they go past us, they reverse. They reverse into the road. And I was like, uh-oh. I was like, fuck, dude. It's going to happen. They're going to talk to us. And then they pull up to the entrance of our apartment building, and they're trying to get into the building. They're not even acknowledging us. It sounded like they had some kind of like fucking magic key, like one of those like big bundles with like 600 keys on it, and they were trying to use all of them on the door. And we were just laughing the whole time. Like, there's this video that just makes me fucking cry that Harry took. Hold on, let me find it. I think this is it. This video, I've said this over and over again during the trip.
Again, I remember.
Because this was them trying to get into the fucking door, and I literally, like, the whole time they were trying to get in, I just couldn't stop laughing because they couldn't get in through the door, and they were trying their like magic keys or whatever the fuck they had. They were trying everything and they couldn't get in. Then they started phoning every apartment, and everybody's like, "What the fuck?" Like, you could tell, like, they were being like, "What the fuck? Who is this? Why are you fucking ringing the door at 3 a.m.? What is going on?" And then they just wouldn't respond. And then they gave up. There was 2 cops. One of them was like an older guy. It was like a good cop, bad cop situation. The younger cop turns around and he looks at us, and I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Comes up to us, says, "Drugs? Do you have drugs?" And I was so out of it that I just laughed and I said, "No." And then he started patting me down. He went through my pockets. He looked at everything I had. It was just a bunch of like trash because I don't know what was going on with me. Like, I just didn't put anything in the trash can that night. I kept putting everything in my pockets. There was so much trash in my pockets. He kept taking it out and being like, "What the fuck is this?" And it would be like my receipt. He really, I guess he didn't know what like this was. Both me and Harry got interrogated for our snus. He would take it out. He took Harry's out. He took like a Harry's used snus from his pocket, and he was like sniffing it. And then I was like, I was like trying to demonstrate him. I was like, I took one out, and I was like shoving it under my lip, and I was like, "This is what you do with it. This is how you do it," which kind of probably made it look like I thought he was trying to take one. But then he kept going through Harry's pockets, and I literally, like, I had to hold my laughter because the kind of shit that Harry had in his fucking pockets, dude. Like, I feel like the cop was probably fucking. He was probably standing there being like, "I cannot believe I'm doing this at 3 a.m. on a fucking Tuesday night." And then he goes into like Harry's jacket pocket, and he pulls out his Pokemon plushie. It was like he was fucking. It's like he was searching a clown. Like, next up, he was gonna like pull out a bike horn or some shit. And when he pulled out the Pokemon plushie, I couldn't help myself. I just let out such a big laugh, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna get arrested." But like, when he pulled it out, I just couldn't fucking believe that he had that in his pocket. And he was like investigating the Pokemon for drugs, and Harry had to like try to explain that it was a Pokemon. And then yeah, this is the part that Harry told as well, where they asked us for our passports, and we were like pointing up, we were like, "Our passports are in there." And they got so excited. Holy shit, dude. They were so hyped. They were hyped beyond measure that they were finally getting access to that building. Like, you could tell, like, they were probably like whispering to each other, like, "Finally, dude, let's fucking go." So we let him into the building, which, like, I don't know if we like pissed someone off by doing that, probably. But like, you know, I just want to show them my passport so they'll leave me alone. We started going up the stairs, and then one of the cops like pats me on the shoulder and is like, "How tall?" And I was like, "What? How tall?" And I was like, "Is he asking me how tall I am? Is he like," I don't know what kind of question that is. But then I realized he was asking like, how far up in the building are we? And then I went, 2nd floor. So then they just turned around immediately and got in the elevator. And I'm like, oh my God, that's got to be the least lazy cop I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit. They don't even want to walk up 2 floors. They got into like this elevator that just, the elevator in that building was not good, man. It would like stop. Harry got stuck in it at one point. But I was like, be my guest. And this part had me fucking dying because Owen's been on the toilet taking a shit this whole time. And we go into the apartment, which the cops didn't come in because I asked, I messaged the Romanian girl we met and I was like, is this normal? And she was like, yeah, they can do that. But they can't go into your apartment unless they think you're a terrorist. And I was like, okay, good. I guess they didn't think that. They didn't think we were terrorists. But Harry walks in through the door and he says, Owen, the cops are here, in like the funniest tone possible, where like I wouldn't have believed him either because he was so jolly about it. He was like, the cops are here, and then Owen is in the bathroom laughing because he's like, oh, that's funny. The cops are here. That's hilarious. And then Harry goes, no, Owen, the police are here. And Owen still doesn't believe him. He gets off the toilet. He turns the corner to the front door. And when he sees the fucking cops, he literally does like a surprised, he emotes, dude. He did like a... And then they pat down Owen. They search Owen. I think they were like particularly disappointed with Owen's loot. He didn't really have anything on him. They scan our passports. And they had like this thing where they scanned our passports and then the information would pop up on the phone screen and they would scroll down and they would press either like a green or a gray option. And for one of us, they clicked the gray option and we don't know what that option meant. But we kept joking about how like one of us is going to get arrested at the airport. They were good, like they were, when we try to leave the country, they're going to fucking get us. Which didn't happen. I sent everybody to their gate, and none of them got arrested. And I didn't either. But then, yeah, Harry tried asking them, like, what is this for? And they said, no problem, no problem. Then the older cop turns to me, he's like, where are you from? And then I said, England, pointing at them two. And then I said, Estonia. And then he went like... And then I went, Eesti. And then he was like, okay, good. Which I was like, okay, I guess, is that respect? I don't know. Is that like, are we fucking with each other? And then, yeah, they just kind of said, I think the older guy said something like, thank you so much, have a good night. And then they just left. And I spent literally probably the next like 2 hours on the floor crying, laughing. Like my stomach hurt because I just couldn't fucking believe what just happened. That's really like never happened to me before. We told like a Bolt driver later about it, who was a very talkative man, and he said, sorry, can I laugh? And then we were like, no, yeah, you can laugh. We were laughing. And while driving down the highway at like 200 kilometers an hour, this guy's like closing his eyes, holding his stomach, fucking crying, laughing that this happened to us. And he was like, that is so funny, man. That is so funny that happened to you, bro. He was like, he fucking couldn't believe himself. And then he said, even if, so basically what happens sometimes, this is what he said. I don't know how true this is. He said that if you come from a place where they suspect there are drugs, they will follow you home and search you. Which I'm like, we didn't come from a place where there was drugs. We came from like one of like the squares in the city because the girl that we met at the bar was showing us around the city. And we were at this like big art exhibit. There was like a gigantic picture of like the Trump assassination attempt in the middle of the square, and we were just like looking at it the whole time. And then that's when we got into a car and went home. Why? I don't know. I don't remember. That's another problem. I was like, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I've ever drank this much in my life. I drank a lot. And I felt pretty good the whole trip. And then I got home, and now I feel it, dude. I feel really exhausted. I was gonna go live yesterday, and literally as soon as I got home, I just passed the fuck out, dude. I sat down for like 1 second, and I was gone, bro. I was fucking gone, man. So sorry about that. I did want to go live yesterday. I know there were some people in the offline chat that were praying for it to happen, but I couldn't do it. But yeah, moral of the story. If you run into me at a bar, there's like a really good chance that I'm so down to talk to you. If it's any other scenario, I think I'm like too awkward. If you see me at like a coffee shop, I'm probably sober, and I don't know how to talk to people. So if you come up to me, you should probably have like something, like a story or like something to say, because I don't know how to carry a conversation. But if you see me at a bar, you can come up and I will literally, we can talk about anything. I will show you around Carlsbad, California. See, like, I don't know if I'm gonna go there ever. I got like a bunch of new countries in my mind. We're doing Poland in September, I think. We're going to Poland. We're doing a part 2 to the Romania movie, and we're going to Poland. We're gonna go to Warsaw. So, and I'm not gonna lie, man, this trip was such a movie that we're gonna keep running it back. I'm trying to get everybody to go to Poland with me. I messaged Prezzo, I messaged Jake, and both of them said could be the move. So I'm trying to build like a huge group to go to Poland with. And then I want to go to Albania. I want to go to Albania at one point in my life. I really want to go to Albania. Albania is gorgeous. Can you guys go to Berlin in August? I might be in Berlin in August. I'm not even kidding. I got a friend who's staying there for a few months, so I might use that as an opportunity to go to Berlin, because I only was there for like 1 day. You go to Georgia? Yeah, I really want to go to Georgia as well. Georgia, I love. Okay, we can't listen to this album 3 times in a row. I can't do it. I love it, but like that's just like, I need something else now. I really didn't fuck with Berlin, but it's because I smashed the Bolt driver's car. I liked Berlin, but also like the only thing I didn't like was like they just kept like laughing at me when I tried using Apple Pay. And I was like, come on, man, what the hell? Why is this like such a funny thing to do? I don't carry cash on me, man. Cocteau Twins. Oh fuck, dude. I keep forgetting that I want to go to Prague as well. I want to go to Prague. There are some whispers of Thailand at some point. We might do Thailand at some point, but that's more like further in the future, because there's a lot to figure out for that to happen. But one of the reasons I want to do Thailand is because Chibli, like, I'm not going to America. Chibli's not coming to Europe. So like the only way for me to hang out with Chibli is to get him to come to like an Asian country with us. I've just been talking about Thailand. Yeah, I think, we did make this plan when we were really drunk. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. I think I did like horrible damage to my body. I did such bad damage to my body when I was there, because I was smoking so many cigarettes and I was drinking all day, every day. And my choice of drink was vodka Red Bull. I just kept sending down vodka Red Bulls. To the point where, like, when we were talking to the Romanian girls, like, one of them was like, that's like really bad for you. And I was like, oh, oh, whatever, probably, you know, as I reach in for like the fucking 5th cigarette that I've had in the last hour. I don't know what got into me, man. I felt free, dude. I won't even lie. When I got on the plane back, I was like, I think my life has been changed. Like, my brain chemistry has been like fucking, it's been changed, man. I don't fucking feel the same in my head anymore. I was like, holy shit. I saw a fucking flight attendant on my flight from Bucharest to Poland. And I knew he was gay. And I looked at him and I was like, I'm in love with this man. My gay part woke up again, dude. I was literally like, when he handed me the wine, which I was still drinking on the plane back, like I didn't stop, dude. I didn't know how to stop. But like when he handed me the wine, he asked me like, what do I want to drink? And I said, the white wine, please. And he said, good choice. I fucking blushed, dude. I couldn't fucking believe what was happening to me, man. So you know, shout out to him.
Why you got necklace?
Whoever he was. I don't even know
Spiritual
his name.
awakening.
Marpay, thank you. I will thank all the subs. I haven't forgotten about you guys. It's just that I need to like get through everything before I fucking forget everything that happened. I feel it leaving me. Wait, I need to figure out an album. Okay, somebody said Cocktail Twins. That is a good album, to be frank. Okay, the spacebar is back to just not working. God fucking damn it, dude. That's ridiculous. Are you avoiding Lord? I'm not avoiding Lord at all, actually, because I met her. I met her in Bucharest, Romania. I met her in Bucharest, Romania. She was working at the bar. And she was great. She was very friendly. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. Maybe I was really drunk and she looked nothing like Lord, or maybe I'm spot on. I don't know. Oh, that's good water. But yeah, it was good. Okay, this is the problem now. I've hit a wall where I know I'm like forgetting something that happened in the following days, and it's killing me because I know that some crazy shit happened. But this is what I was scared of. It's like leaving me right now for some reason. I drew the police situation. Want to see? Yeah, show it to me. Send it in. But as like a little intermission, we have some good streams coming up. Okay. We got some fucking legendary shit that's about to happen. Okay, the Switch 2 is in like 5 days, bro. It's in 5 days. My brain chemistry has been reset, okay? I've been cured.
Magic sub of 40 months will remind you what you forgot, Aksel happy.
Thank you, Abigail. Let me think. It didn't, fuck. But I really appreciate you trying. No, yeah, I'm cured. I'm cured. I don't think I will ever feel. I don't think I'll ever really feel sad again. Like I think it's over. Like I think it's done. Isn't that crazy? When are you going bald? I don't know. I don't have like a date set for it. You know, it's more like a vibe. It's more like a vibe type thing. No post-trip depression. I mean, there was, look, I always have this thing where I'm flying back to Estonia, and I get to the flight that flies to Estonia, and then, like, a bunch of, like, bald, really hairy men are sitting in front of me speaking Estonian, and I do get this, like, ugh, fuck, man. Back to reality. Like, I guess this is it. This is life. And that was like as far as that really went. Also, the plane that I flew from Poland to Estonia might have been like the oldest 737 I've ever been on, dude. That shit was like creaky. It made weird noises. And I'm still in the shit where I'm like, I'm not gonna die in a plane crash, y'all. Like you can fucking bet money on it. It's not gonna happen. Me dying in a plane crash, it's not possible. But like I'm not gonna lie, man, on that when that shit was like creaking a little bit, I was like, damn. I mean, if it's gonna happen, it would be this probably. Wait, let me pull up the drawing. Were you scared? Nah. I was too tired. I was like so tired of traveling that I feel like a part of me was like, please fucking kill me. Please, like something needs to happen. I don't want to fucking live anymore. I'm so fucking sick of being on a plane and being in an airport. Okay, this might be your best drawing yet. Owen's getting arrested. I don't know why Harry is like liquefied into puddles and why there's two of them. What was Owen wanted for? I don't really know. We never really decided on that, but all we knew was that the whole trip we kept making jokes about how, Owen, when you go back to the airport, they're gonna arrest you. We kept like telling us like, they got you, bro. They got you. They figured you out, bro. Did he make it out? He made it out. We went to the Europe's largest spa, and I met a Swedish couple there. They were like in their 50s, very sweet couple. They always had their arm around each other. It was very sweet. And I talked to them for a while. They started talking to me about like their son, because they were like, "Oh, how did you meet your friends that you came here with?" And I was like, "Well, one of them I met on like a game 12 years ago." And then they were like, "Oh, that's so sweet. So nice." And then they started talking about their son who's like addicted to computer games. And they were like, "I think there's a lot you can learn from computer games." But then some of them, they're kind of just like, they're a waste of time. And then they started talking about like Cookie Clicker. They were pretty much talking, I think they were talking about Cookie Clicker. They didn't name it, but like they were pretty much describing Cookie Clicker. And I was like, yeah, when I do play that game.
Hi, welcome back from Romania.
Thank you. I was like, I don't know if this was appropriate to say around them. But I was kind of, we were in a sauna that was like 90 degrees. My feet were burning, okay? I had my feet on the ground. My feet were burning. We were having this conversation. And I was just like, I gotta like, okay, one more sentence exchange with them, and then I gotta get out of the sauna. Otherwise, I'm gonna fucking die in here. So they were like, yeah, Cookie Clicker. And I was like, yeah, when I play clicker games like that, I get a little bit suicidal. And I was like, oh, I gotta stop saying that around everybody. I gotta, like, there's like a time and a place. I shouldn't have said that around like a fucking 50-year-old Swedish couple. But they kind of laughed, and then they started saying something else, and I was like, I gotta tap out. I put my arm up. I gotta tap out. This is too hot for me right now. I've been in here for too long. So I walked out, and then I saw them later on a bench outside the sauna, cuddled up, and I was like, sorry, I had to leave because it was getting too much for me. And they're like, no, we get it. So they were chill with me. I think they actually fucked with the fact that I said I was gonna kill myself. I think they really fucked with it. I think they had no problem with it. Have you seen the Swedish film Force Majeure? No, I don't think so. God, this song is fucking good. Also, Harry, for some reason, we went to this restaurant, and Harry ordered this fucking ginormous steak. Like, humongous steak. When he was ordering it, the waiter kept saying, this is for like 3 people. This is for 3 people. And he kept saying like, no, man, I'm hungry. I'm hungry, man. And then when it fucking arrived, hold on, let me find a picture of it. I think I took a picture of it. It was a lot of food. For some reason, I don't know if the steak is like hiding somewhere. It doesn't look as big on this, but it was like all over this bone. It was a gigantic amount of food. And there was the potatoes, there was the corn. And then the funniest thing was he put it on a story after he finished it, when he took a picture of the waiter delivering it, he was like, just got this steak. And then for some reason, 5 minutes later, he posted a picture of the empty plate, not realizing that makes it look like he ate it in 5 minutes. So his whole like DMs was just full of people being like, bro, what is wrong with you? And the funniest part was he got a medium rare, but like that shit was probably one of the rarest steaks I've ever seen in my life. There was maybe like 1 pixel cooked, and then it was just like fucking, it was just like the fucking redness, dude. But he, you know what? I'll admit it, man. He tanked it. He ate that shit. This is what I got, and this was, I found out later, this was also for 2 people, and I finished all of the pork. And then there was still the whole rest of the plate left, and I felt like I was about to fucking explode. Oh, I felt like so I couldn't. I literally only ate the pork, and I couldn't finish the rest of it because it was too much for me, man. That's what I do, man. That's what I do when I go on trips, man. I eat as much as I possibly can. I put so much fucking food into my stomach, as much as can fit in it. I eat it. Oh yeah, I posted this on my Twitter, but like, look at this fucking car, bro. Look at this fucking car I saw, man. That shit was just like right in the middle of the hood. No, like the rest of the car wasn't like
white people be like
designed that way either. Don't lie, man, that was your fucking car. I wish I was that cool. Oh, this was the first day when it was just me and Owen, and we were listening to Aphex Twin, then he said, take a picture of me. Take a picture of me in front of the TV. I guess because, you know, it was a good track.
Why you got so many necklaces?
Let's see what else I have.
Yarg.
Yarg. After I show the pictures, I'll thank all the subs. I will thank all of you. I will thank all of you. I don't really remember what was happening here. I was going to post this on Twitter and say it was crazy when Harry got caught shoplifting. Actually, I could have worked this into the whole like police narrative. Harry shoplifted and then the police showed up. But like he didn't shop. I don't know what happened. I don't really know why they were talking to him. Oh my god. I don't have the picture of me in front of it, but here's a picture of Harry in front of it. World's heaviest building. The Romanian Parliament building. Dude, this is where they pulled up on the Ceausescu, who was like their dictator or whatever. They pulled up on him and they fucking they killed his ass, man. He tried to escape with a helicopter, but this is where he gave his little speech. And they cooked his ass, man. They cooked his ass. They got him. I watched a video about that recently. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's apparently like an insane building because our Bolt driver told us that there's as much of it underneath the ground as there is on top, which is nuts. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with all those rooms. But yeah, the Bolt drivers are crazy, dude. None of them wore seatbelts. One of them, we got a Bolt at like rush hour traffic. He just was driving down bike lanes. He skipped like all of traffic because he just drove down a bike lane for like the whole road. Nobody else was doing it, but he was. Which was like pretty baller, honestly. I won't lie. There was like a point where there was a pole in the middle of the road, and I was like, well, now he's got to stop. Because like, how's he gonna get around this pole? And then he just kind of drove onto the sidewalk a little bit and went around the pole. I'm not gonna lie, maybe that's why we were investigated. They saw that car. They thought we were driving it. They thought we were fucking. Oh yeah, this was one of the pictures of the. Just making sure there's no This was me at the front here, the older police officer to my right, Owen in the hallway, and then the younger police officer scanning his passport or whatever. It was a chill hangout, man. I'll always miss them, you know. Oh yeah, and then I made a little video as well. I put this on my story, but it's good to relive the good times. Look at this. Kind of in his memory.
Again, I went back.
Yeah, that was my little dedication to him. I don't remember when that picture was taken of him in the ground. That might have been when we were beyond fucking wasted, dude. Beyond wasted. But yeah, if anybody here needs a destination to go to, I'll tell y'all, man. Romania was fucking fun. I really loved it there. I really did. I'm really glad I went. Honestly, so glad that we didn't go to Italy. Italy can wait. This was like, I think this was like 10 times better than Italy could have been. No hate, or maybe hate. I don't know. I don't really care. I loved my time in Bucharest, Romania. Italy has a lot of male perverts. Yeah, that's what someone DM'd me. They were like, I'm going soon with my sisters. Is like the cat calling bad? And I'm like, I can't give like a totally real perspective on it because I'm not really the target audience, but I didn't notice anything really. It was really mostly just like I've seen in Amsterdam and in like those bigger European cities, it's been like noticeably horrible. In Amsterdam, it was so bad. It was really bad. But I didn't notice it in Romania as much. So I don't know. That's my 2 cents on it. I was in Italy with a tall man, and the second he left me, I was getting whistled at like a dog. No, yeah, and when we were in Amsterdam, like, the perverts didn't even care. Because, like, we were in a group where, like, most of us were pretty tall guys, but, like, they didn't give a shit, which is crazy. My Avion points are excited to be spent for Poland. Yes, dude. We're going to Poland, dude. We're going to Poland. If anybody here lives in Poland, please let me know where the, like, cool hangout spots are. Where are the bars? Where are the clubs? Please let me know. Restaurants. I'll go to it all, dude. I will. I love local recommendations. I do. We're gatekeeping. Well, that's kind of fucked up, honestly, because if one of you guys said, I'm going to Estonia, I would tell you where to go. Actually, I probably wouldn't tell you my favorite place. I would gatekeep that, but, like, I'd tell you, some of the places. I would recommend Krakow more than Warsaw. I think I've heard about that before. I've been to Poland before. But, like, I guess I'll start with Warsaw, and then, we'll search around. No, you'd say don't come here. If you were British, probably. I don't really want British tourists in my country. No offense to any British people. But you guys just kind of fuck up the vibe a little bit, man. Well, I want to go one day. No, I'm not going to stop you. And if you were here, I'd, give you a recommendation or two. What country has the worst tourists? I think in the EU, I think it just is the UK. It's so noticeable. Like, I don't know why, but, like, it's just so noticeable when, like, a group of British tourists are just, like, in the street. Feels like they kind of use the rest of Europe as kind of like their dumping ground. They get, like, crazy, man. Like, I still can't believe the last time someone was homophobic to me in this country was a British man. You come to my country and you're homophobic in my country? The fuck? They literally do. Isn't that why Dutch people hate the British? I think low-key, like, kind of everybody does. But, like, I do know a lot of, like, really nice British people who, okay, you know what? I'll change my stance. The British people that I know that I fuck with can come to my country, and my chatters, my British chatters, can come to my country. Okay, I'll let the border guard know you guys are gonna be let in. Okay, like you'll have no problem.
Why you got so many necklaces?
I've permitted
Why
the
you
term
got
ass
necklace?
Australians, y'all.
THX for visiting Romania my country naurahtava hymiö.
Yes, dude. It was a fucking movie. I will be singing the praises of Romania for as long as I'm alive, bro. I will tell everybody to go there. What the fuck? I can't find my sub list. I can't find my sub list. Oh god, I can't find my subscribers. Oh god. Oh dear, I can't find them. I ate it. What the fuck, dude? I've accepted Minge. Sorry if you manually added that. You know what? It's been a few years. We're an older, more mature chat now. I think we can handle. It's been like 5 months. There's no way it's been 5 months. I don't know how time works anymore. To be honest. There's too many things to allow y'all. So many of y'all just said lady boner. You know what? It's because I got the Romanian reset. We should like free all those words. Okay? It's gonna be okay, y'all. Let's start on a fresh slate. I'm Romanian. Hi guys, bites you all. Dude, nobody bit me in Romania. Oh, I found it. I found my sub list. I will now like ride for Romania till the day I die. Like if I see Romania in a football game, I'm gonna support them. That was another great thing. I got to argue with Romanians about football, man, and that was fucking blast. Love that. Also, when I came back, everybody's talking about La Bubu all of a sudden. I didn't notice any of that when I went. And then I came back and everyone was all of a sudden like, all of my fucking oomphs and shit are being like, I got La Bubu. I got La Bubu on my bag. And I'm like, I don't know what that is. They're evil? What do they do? Industry plant? Oh, wait, I remember this conversation now. Because you guys brought up fugglers, and I said, I don't like saying that word because I stutter when I speak, and I feel like I could really slip up and get banned. You know what I realized today? And I will get to the subs in a second, I'm sorry. I saw the cardigan. Are they called cardigans? Fuck my space bar. Oh my god, is my keyboard actually over? The cardigans. Wait, let me see. Yeah, I saw this band live in like 2015. And I totally fucking forgot. I forgot until like today. I saw them live. I don't remember anything about it. I remember literally nothing about it. But I remember that I was there. I was there. Okay, let me thank these subs real quick. How do you forget about seeing the cardigans? I don't know, man. I'm going to be honest with you. The more I look back into like my teenage years, I'm like, I'm really starting to forget a lot of it. And I think a lot of it, I'm like, fucking thank God. Like some of it, I'm like, I don't know when the fuck this or that happened. I don't know when any of this was happening. Which like, you know, you could try to diagnose me with something, but honestly, I'm at peace with that. I don't need to remember everything. Age 13 never happened. There was a period of multiple years in my life where I never let anybody take a picture of me. And I just don't remember those years happening. There's no pictures of me. And I don't remember it happening. No one talks about anxiety and depression causes memory loss. Yeah. Nathan Dummy diagnosis doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll talk about that once I thank these subs. Damn, you guys went a little bit crazy. Don't mind me. Over the next month, I'm going to be farming a lot of subs. I won't lie, I haven't checked my sub count since I came back. I don't want to know. So I'm going to be farming some subs. I'm going to be a bit cheeky with it. I'm going to be a little bit annoying, so don't mind me, okay? I need to make money. Kava Blade, thank you for the 8 months. Bravest Sage, thank you for the 31 months. Jimmy Johns, thank you for the 11 months. Plastic Flowers, thank you for the 3 months. Venus Water, thank you for the 20 months. Kai Klamo, thank you for the sub. All Hell Abigail, thank you for the 40 months. Marpay, thank you for the 37 months. Georgina X Breezy, thank you for the 16 months. Mega Lime, thank you for the 51 months. Adam Posto, thank you for the 300 bits. Prezzo, thank you for the tier 3 for 51 months. Ethan, thank you for the 2 months. Nugs, thank you for the 14 months. Meg Angeline, thank you for the 36 months. Bridget, thank you for the 25 months. Pondworm, 17 months. Starlet Stage, 42 months. Fat Jesus, 13 months. Noodle Bath, 3 months. Landtastic, 20 months. Rami Big Cat, 55 months. I'm Not Ella, 40 months. Bloomsy, 24 months. Boof Hearted, thank you for the 3 months. Fly Fisher, thank you for the 11 months. Cassie, thank you for the 54 months. It's M8, thank you for the 45 months. Fish P3K, thank you for the 19 months. God damn, you guys welcome me back with open arms. That's so nice of you. Where was I? Lauren Gibb, 40 months. Nolan, thank you for the raid. Frybread Freak, thank you for the 17 months. Hey, Romy Bunny, thank you for the 54 months. Quabi, thank you for the 25 months. Misha Forever, thank you for the 6 months. Crofia, thank you for the 28 months. Simon. Okay. This chatter. Simon, Lits. When I see your name, I think about the fact that Lits in Estonian means whore. And I'm like, at first I thought you were an Estonian chatter, and I was like, oh my god. And now I'm like, I don't even know how you would say that in a different language. Lights? Because if I say lits, I am saying it. Lits?
Why you got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace?
How was the trip?
It's like itis. Itis. It's like itis. Lights. Lights. Thanks for the 47 months. Thank you. I need to pour myself some more water. So, who watched the rehearsal? Show of hands, everybody. Who watched it? I think it was amazing. I think I haven't seen television like that in a long time. And the rehearsal conversation did reach a point where I was like, okay, some of this is getting annoying. Mostly the people that were like, you do know that, like, none of this was real, right? You do know that, like, none of this happened. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, okay? Shut the fuck up. First of all, I think more of it happened than you realize. I think some of it was obviously TV magic, of course. But also, I like to live with a little bit of whimsy and belief in my heart. I close the door to cynicism and I say, I want to believe in things. Okay? I want to believe in things, and I want to experience these things as they actually happened. But here's the thing. Even if all of it was fake, it doesn't matter. Because it was damn good television, man. It was fucking legendary television. And the fact that he got put on CNN is amazing. It's incredible. He took it to the next fucking level. I think this season of The Rehearsal is probably the most incredible thing that he's ever done. And honestly, really, like most people have done, because I think that I don't know. It's like really boundary pushing. I think we do kind of live in a time where there's so much stuff being made. There's like a million fucking platforms that are all greenlighting shows, and you know, some of like the more creative stuff sometimes gets put on the back burner a little bit. But also there is just so much creativity happening right now that it's kind of hard to do something that you watch and you're like, holy fucking shit, this is like so fresh, so new. And I think he accomplished that with this season of The Rehearsal. I think there were some episodes where I was like, God, I wish I didn't watch it when I was in Romania, because now I'm like, it's been like a few days, so I'm like, I forgot like this one part. There was this one part in the finale, this thing he said. It was something about like finding yourself. It was like the part about like rehearsing. If you rehearse too much, you kind of like forget who you are. And at that part, I don't know why, it just like really fucking struck me emotionally. I think it's because like when I was like 22, around that age, I went through a realization where I was like, I don't know who I am. I don't really know my identity, because it feels like my whole life I've just been masking, and I've been like trying to fit into whatever group I'm with in that moment. So it feels like, you know, it was like my whole life I would have these like different separate groups of people that I would hang out with, and I felt like I was so different in each of them. And then I just had this like huge mental crisis where I was like, I don't know who I am. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know like who underneath it all, like, I don't know like which part of me is something that I'm putting on and which part of me is something that I really am. Because it was like, you know, it was a mixture of both my social life, and then it was like streaming as well, because I was like, I streamed so much and I felt like I was putting on like a act for the stream, of course. But I was also like, I do it so much that I'm like, what? I stream for so many hours, where I'm like, at what point does that just become who I am? So I don't know. Yeah, that part of it just really like hit me, and I teared up a little. I was in my Romanian Airbnb watching it at like 8 a.m. and I teared up. I was like thinking like, damn, yeah, that is real. That is true. Because I was a people pleaser like half my life. I think the problem with putting on a mask in front of everyone is that you go home and you realize, wow, I am always so exhausted after spending time with people. I'm so tired. Every time I spend time with people, I don't want to see another person for like a week. And then you realize that it's because when you go out with these people, you're pretending. You're putting on an act. You're using up so much of your brain power trying to make sure that you fit into these groups. And you do it subconsciously. But then, you know, you get this like part of you that's like, you feel like a little bit of a fraud, which I don't think is like a valid feeling, but you do feel, I felt pretty bad when I had this realization, because I was like, oh my God, like, have I just been like putting up an act in front of all the people I know? But then I was like, you know, it happens, man. I think everybody does it to an extent. Everybody's trying to impress someone at all times. So it's like a little bit inevitable. Then you meet people who you want to be around all the time. It's like, whoa, this is how it's supposed to be. Yeah. I mean, I am like, I am like I think a part of it is also I just realized like I am at my nature like an introverted person. So I do get like really exhausted in general. I do get really exhausted in general, but I also I'm not like the most like amazing in social settings, which is why I said honestly though, no, like for real, if you do see me ever, do say hi. We can talk. I'm just warning you, like I am awkward. I am like a little bit awkward. I can be like pretty deadpan. I learned this when people would like recount like Molly from Brighton, Me Links had met me. She thought I was like kind of a dick, and I think it was just because I was trying to not make the situation awkward. And I was doing my thing where it's like, do you want to get a picture? And it probably came off as like, I don't want to talk to you. You need to fuck off now, which was more of like I've just learned that in interaction, sometimes people don't want to ask for a picture, and that makes the interaction like a little bit tough for both sides. Doing job interviews with my awkward aura is evil. Yeah. But also like now I'm like, I don't care about holding the silence, man. Like we don't need to talk every second. And also, I am kind of like, it's very person dependent. If I click with a person, I won't lie, I'm very charismatic. I can fucking ult, dude. If I click with a person, I ult immediately, bro. I won't lie. I'm like at the top of my game. But then there's some people where I'm like, we just don't have a match, man. I cannot talk to you. I just can't do it. Like I feel like we've just reached like an impasse. So as if I get a new job, I have to do an interview for it. Dude, I should interview my mods, man. We should do a performance interview. A rehearsal. I would need to go like I would need to like create like a bullet point. I would need to create like a bullet point of questions to ask, and then we would go through that. And then, you know, I'll either fire you from a job that is not a job, or I would say you're welcome. You are welcome to continue this torture, this torture of having to moderate some of these chatters, helping my mods overcome their awkwardness. Oh my god, I should do the Twitch rehearsal where my mods, every time I have like a big social situation coming up, I get my mods to rehearse with me. Oh my god. Like, one of my best friends gets married and I have to give a speech at the wedding. I give the speech to my moderators. And then they tell me how it is. But that's going to end up like the Nathan V-neck situation. They're going to tell me to wear a V-neck to the wedding. Or like a white dress. They're going to tell me to wear a white dress. Which would be, wouldn't really work out in my favor. I got a good review of my RL job, and then they took 2 days off my schedule and don't let me stay later. Guys, life is beautiful, okay? It's gonna fucking... Everything is okay. Me after going to Romania for 5 days, everything is gonna be okay. There is nothing to worry about. We got so much to live for. We got quite a bit to live for, honestly. You know what I mean? We got quite a bit to live for. Right now, what do we have to live for? The Switch 2, even if you don't have it. Dude, we're gonna do some fucking fun streams, man. Not to be like a narcissist and say like you have my streams to live for, which really isn't. I don't think my streams are to live for or to die for, really. But you know, they'll be there. You could click on the stream and watch it, I guess. I need to message my the thing that I ordered it from and be like, what's going on? Can I get it on the day of? I have your streams and your streams only to live for. Well, in that case, sorry about like the last 3 months. The last 3 months was like kind of like a rough. It was like a rough period on Twitch in general. I think the metas ran out. And I don't know what was happening the last few months. I would go live and I'd be like, my brain has just been wiped. I don't have anything to talk about anymore. I have fucking nothing to say. I've been doing this for like 6 years. I think I've finally like run out of things to talk about. Yeah, it was a crazy game drought too. But now, as is with every, usually the spring is. In my years of doing this, I've realized that spring is kind of like the drought for everything. It's a drought for my brain. It's a drought for the games. It's a drought for a lot of people got like better shit going on in their life, so they want to get that sort. People are doing exams. Which, by the way, how'd your guys' exams go? Are you like did you make it? Did you get like a good score grade? Shit. It happens, you know. The 2 is one of the lowest numbers, or whatever. Just try to like apply it to what you just said. Straight A's. Haven't done them, dude. Are they fucking holding out on you? Like, Jesus, it's June. It's time to like go to the club, okay? They can't have you doing exams in June. It's time to fucking go to the club. You need to tell whoever is fucking doing this to you that you're away in June. Dog, they're probably in high school. I don't even remember. But like look, I'll say I don't encourage going to the club when you're in high school, but I did. I went to a couple clubs in high school. I did something that I did. There's summer classes. I got sent to summer school once and it was fucking awesome. It was like the best time I've ever had in my life. It was really fucking awesome. It was like the most fun I've ever had in school. How many exams? This is your girl who is going to be okay? Yeah, that's lit. I think if an exam was put in front of me right now, I think I would I think years of streaming has lowered my IQ significantly. I won't lie. I used to be like not like the dumbest person in the room, but like I think it's done me some damage. Chloe Da Vinci, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Can you do someone's homework on stream? No. But yeah, it's hold on, my fucking bro, I think my keyboard's actually fucked, man. Jesus Christ, what is happening? Every time I leave and I come back, something like bad happens to my setup. This has happened many times now, and I think it's gonna keep happening. I think it's gonna keep happening over and over again. Okay, it stopped. It was like clicking on random. It was clicking on random albums on Spotify. And I was like, "What the fuck is it about to play?" Someone placed a cruel hex on you. They wouldn't do that to me, man. People fuck with me. People fuck with me heavy, man. They would never put a curse on me. If you were to put math homework in front of me, I would burst into tears. No, yeah, I've forgotten everything about math. Like almost everything. It is my nightmare when I'm playing a game on stream and then there's like a little math puzzle. And I'm like, fuck you, man. Fuck you, dude. This is horrible. And then you have like the high schoolers in the chat being like, how do you not remember this, you dumb piece of shit? And I'm like, sorry, dude. I fucking grew up. I fucking grew up, okay? I love long division, but like anything from high school, I got no clue. Yeah, no, like I think my memories stop at like 5th grade, dude. My 20s made me really dumb. I don't think it made you dumb. It made you focus on the things that matter. Okay, and math maybe wasn't one of them. Because that's what happened to me, man. I got better at like geography. I had to delete some things from my brain so I could move on to geography and, play GeoGuessr. 8th grade math made me give up forever. I don't remember when I gave up, but I do remember at a certain point I was walking home from school and I was literally just like, I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I'm not having fun learning anymore. You gotta remove math from your brain to remember the names of Twitch emotes. Dude, I can't even remember the names of Twitch emotes. I'm like the worst streamer of all time. I'm fucking dog shit. I won't even lie. I'm fucking washed. When I was watching the Prezzo stream when I was in Romania, I was trying to type in the duck going. And I couldn't remember what it was called. And I didn't have my fucking, because I was a mobile viewer, I didn't know I didn't know what to do. I was in big trouble. But also, like, I don't know if anybody else has this. When I leave my country of origin, I'm from Estonia, if you guys didn't know that. God, it just feels like the chains come off, man. I'm like, this is nothing. I think I'm way more introverted in Estonia. I just I cannot get out of my fucking shell in this place, man. Holy shit, I can't do it. I go to another country, bro. I'm free, man. I'm free. Holy shit. That's why I love traveling so much. Because it's like a totally new environment. And I feel like I'm my true self. You're never going to see the people in another country. Yeah, that's also true. Might be because they know you in Estonia is actually from Twitch. That was a problem for a while. I felt like I couldn't go to hangouts with people my age because there was always someone there that knew me, and then I would immediately put a wall up because I was like, oh, they're gonna cancel me. Which I don't know why I thought that. I don't really do anything that's worthy of that, but I was like, they're gonna take information from me and they're gonna cancel me. But honestly, you know what? I think meeting that viewer in Romania also rid me of the brainworms. I was just shooting the shit, dude. I was like, I don't give a shit. I was fucking info dumping. I was we were fucking laying down the law. I was whatever. I was I don't care. Doesn't matter. I think I'm fucking the brainworms, bro. They're leaving. They're fucking evacuating the premises, bro. I can function as a normal human being. Now, when you come back to the stream in 2 weeks, don't be surprised if I've walked back all of that. But we're enjoying this moment right now. Was it a chatter or a lurker? It was a former lurker turned chatter turned, I need to leave Twitch. This is becoming too much. So it was a whole journey, I guess. Okay, some chatters though, I don't know. There's some chatters where I'm I don't know if I could talk to them. Some chatters are on the pepper spray list, I feel like. Name names. I think most of them have stopped watching, thank God. I don't really have any names in my head, but there are some that I do know that have stopped watching, and I'm if this person would have come up to me in public, I would have pepper sprayed them. If Jin Souls walks up to you, what are you saying? I think Jin Souls would be a very weird one because I don't really, and this, I'm going to be honest with you, Jin Souls, the kind of things that you say in the chat, it's kind of hard for me to imagine that there's a human being sending these. So if I saw you in person, it would be really jarring for me probably. bot chatter. My first AI generated chatter. If I ever met you, I would probably talk about Toontown. Yeah, see, if you talk to me about Toontown, I'll lock in and we'll shoot the shit, man. We'll shoot the shit. What are you doing if you meet Rami Binky Cat? I don't know. Rami Binky Cat, you know, I'd talk to them. But I'd need to, like, scope out the vibe. But that's the thing is, dapping her up. Wait, okay. If you're any of my moderators, if you see me in public, tell me, and we'll dap each other up. I don't really want to talk to you, no offense. That's a relief, Ingrid. I won't even lie. That's really good to hear. That's very good. Are former mods allowed? Sure. Me lying and saying I'm a Mads Dogie? Think you could guess your chatter usernames by meeting them IRL? No. Because there have been some deranged people in my chat, because it's the internet, it's like a dumping ground. People put whatever the fuck on this shit. And then they come up to me in person, and they're like, I'm that chatter, and I look them up and down, I'm like, that is so fucking weird. You look like a really normal person, and you're in my chat saying all this crazy shit. It's like very jarring. Weed up, thank you for the sub. Mostly, honestly, my viewers in my 20s, I'm not gonna lie, if you're in like high school, I'm probably gonna keep it brief, okay? we can shoot the shit for a second, but like we don't probably have that much to talk about, to be honest with you, okay? Like reach your 20s and then we'll circle back. But if it when I went to Blade and there was like a bunch of people my age, I was like, dude, this is fucking lit, okay? We like could have gone to school together, dude. We could have like been in the same class. Like we got shit to discuss, man. Would you have a drink with me? Sure. I mean, look. If you're not like a child, okay? If I'm at a bar and I'm drinking and you're drinking, I will talk to you while I'm drinking. I probably won't buy you a drink. I probably won't but like I will sip my beer or whatever beverage of my choosing is in my hand at that point. Yeah, I'd do that. Cheap ass. If I buy you a drink, can I have a free sub? Honestly, that's a good deal. That's a good ass deal, because drinks are fucking expensive. So yes. Yes. Tequila shots. Oh my god. Harry bought me a tequila shot, and I fucking hated it, dude. I can't do shots. Oh, that was another thing. When we were talking to the girls at the bar, they were like, "You guys got to try this shot. It's called B52." They're like, "It's like a Romanian special. You got to do a B52." And because the night before I taken a shot of tequila and my eyes teared up, I was like, "I can't do it, man." So I watched everybody else do it because I was like, "It sounds like a disease." And they're like, "No, it's a plane." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" Did sound kind of lit though. She was calling you 52 years old. I sometimes feel like I'm 52 years old. I feel like I'm 52 sometimes. A24 if they were evil, B52. Wait. You guys have gotten like really funny since I left. This bar I go to does mystery shots and it's always so bad. I don't know why I keep getting it. Dude, I couldn't do mystery shots. there's too much of like a chance that I'll throw up because it could be like something really intense. Because that's another thing. Someone like DM me was like, you need to try this drink. It's 92% alcohol, and I'm like, are you fucking out of your mind? Are you crazy, dude? 92%? I'm gonna die. Literally, what's gonna happen is, did you guys ever play that like flash game bartending game where you had to make a drink and then the bartender would drink it? I would literally hit the fucking emote where like he drinks it and then he dies and the fucking his angel ghost arises from his body. It's like when my mom went to like this like market in the south of Estonia and then brought back this like alcohol in like a kind of like a curious bottle. There wasn't a lot of markings on it. There was just a picture of a windmill. And then I opened the bottle and I smelt it and I like it felt like my nostril hairs were fucking burned away, man. And then she gave it to me and it was just in my house for a year and she kept messaging me being like, have you drank it? I'm like, no, dude. That shit smells like it's like 200%. And then I had my friends come over and they drank it and I don't know if I've seen them be that fucked up, dude. There was like the demon in that fucking drink, bro. The fucking demon was in there, man. I had Irish car bombs from the first time a couple years ago. Had my second ever hangover the next day. I was not hungover at all in Romania. I kept going to bed at like 4 a.m., waking up at like 9 a.m., and I felt fucking amazing, dude. And that's why I think physical health isn't a real thing as long as your vibes are good. That's my new belief. Your physical body is linked to your mental health, and as long as the vibes are good, you can't die. You can't die. You can't feel pain. It's impossible. If you approach the alcohol with a pure heart, you'll be fine. Dude, I was like, I don't know what was going on with me, man. I'd wake up in the morning, fucking take a swig of the wine bottle. I was on vacation mode, man. I fucking loved it. And now I'm like, I'm going to go back to not drinking for a while because I think that's how I do it. I drink a bunch and then I spend like a week drinking and then I don't drink for like months. I drank like 2.5 bottles of wine in a night in Italy and was fine the next day, but I had one shot of limoncello and it ruined my day the next day. Wine, maybe it's because I don't hydrate enough if I drink on stream. But drunk streams always fuck me up the next day. I just don't feel good the next day. Meanwhile, if I'm at like a bar, I'm always like getting a water with my drink. I'm very responsible when I'm in the bar. I'm always drinking a lot of water. I'm telling everybody else to drink water. I had 4 wines, 3 shots, and gin yesterday, and I've never had a hangover like that. Gin is fucking horrible. Gin is terrible. I fucking hate gin, dude. That shit tastes fucking horrific. I need to get into wine. Wine has always been one of my go-tos. Either that or like a cocktail. Cocktail, beer, wine, cider every now and then. But to be honest with you, I grew out of cider a little bit. I don't want to, insinuate that if you drink cider, it's like a childish thing to drink, but cider was definitely big for me in high school. And then I moved on with my life. I hated wine, but when I went to Georgia, I drank it every day for 2 weeks. Yeah. Georgian wine is amazing. Georgian wine is really good. Love me a Modelo. Oh my God. I went to this Mexican place in Romania because it was right next to my house. And that shit was fucking good. That shit was good, man. European countries usually do not have, at least compared to the Mexican food I've had in like LA, it's not that good, but that place had good ass tacos, man. And they had Modelo. You know I got that Modelo, bro. You know what I don't like though, to be honest with you? I don't like Desperados. I don't know if you guys know what that is. I don't like Desperados. I used to go out drinking with a bunch of people that always would make me drink Desperados, and I was like, I just hate the way this tastes. I don't know. It's not hitting me. See this link. Wait, what is this? Banana pudding. I do fuck with banana flavored stuff. So I could fuck with that, but like, what is it? Oh, it's a beer. I'm stupid. Also, I think this recommendation came originally from Gin Souls in a Prezzo alt stream. This song, I played at the Star stream. This song is fucking crazy. Jinx by June Gloom. This song is insane, dude. It's fucking nuts. I redeemed myself with this right, kind of. I didn't know you had music like this. I think this song's gonna blow up, dude. I think it's gonna go fucking viral. It'll have its day. Song of the summer. Could be. It was my Romanian anthem, bro. Oh, that's the one thing I regret, bro. I didn't ask any of the Romanians I talked to for some Romanian music. I totally forgot, and I like thought about it on my plane home, and I'm like, that's such a missed opportunity. Now you have to go back. I do want to go back. I miss it already. But I think this summer, Berlin, Poland. Okay, and this is another problem. Air Baltic, which is, it's our kind of little airline in this area. It's Latvian, but, we all claim it a little bit. They keep sending me emails where it's like, you want to go to Oslo, bro. You want to go to Oslo. And the ticket is like fucking 30 euros. And I'm like, fuck, man. For 30 euros, I kind of do. But like, it's so fucking expensive there, man. Like, the ticket is 30 euros. But then, like, if I go for like 3 days, like, everything will fucking eat me alive. You want to go to Oslo? If I do, it would be for the sole purpose of visiting all the locations of the Oslo trilogy, because those movies made me fall in love with that city, and I've never even been there. But like those movies are really good at romanticizing that city, because it reminds me a lot about my city. But then I was thinking, so I want to start trying to do solo trips, because I want to meet people. I want to meet people in all sorts of countries. I want to make friends. I would love to have more friends. I'm blessed with so many friends, but I want even more. I'm greedy. So I want to start solo traveling, stay in like a hostel, and then try to meet people through like bars and shit. But like, I don't know what city to start with. I might start I might start with like something easy. Like, I might go to like Riga, Latvia, or I might go to like Vilnius, Lithuania, because I do have to give Lithuania another go. I do shit on Lithuania a lot, and it was really I've been there once, and it was for like 5 hours. And since that moment, I've been constantly shitting on Lithuania. But I think that's what I'm going to start with. Coolest people I know live in Berlin. Yeah, no, Berlin is crazy. Berlin is like Stockholm, where I'm not gonna lie, bro. I go there and I get just a teeny bit suicidal, because I'm like, I'm such an ugly piece of shit. Holy fuck. People walk past me in the street, and I'm like, holy fuck, I should not be in your presence. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm trash on the streets. Like, they should clean me up, dude. That happens so much in Stockholm. It's crazy. And I'm not even calling myself ugly. I'm just saying the people I see are like fucking, it's like next level, bro. It's next level. You ever been to Copenhagen? No. But I want to go. I had a friend that lived there for a while. And he said it's a movie, bro. He said it's a fucking movie. Yeah, but you got 400 viewers on the internet anytime you decide to click a button. Oh my god, should I start? If I see like someone really attractive on the street, should I go up to them and say that? Oh my god, dude. This is another thing that happened in the bar that I totally forgot. I knew I was forgetting some things. When we were talking to the girls, some guy with like a funky mustache, like one of those like where they've twirled the sides of the mustache up. They've like styled the mustache. Comes up and we start like investigating him. I'm like, how'd you get your mustache to do that? And he was like showing us. He was like doing tricks with it. And then his friend pokes out from behind him. And he's like, I heard you were an Estonian YouTuber. And I was like, shit, dude, is there like word going around in this bar? And I said, yeah, man. And he said, oh, that's so cool, man. And I said, thanks. And I laughed. And then I look forward and I'm like, he's still standing there. I turn back and he's like, do you have any tips? And I was like, holy shit. People used to ask me that all the fucking time, where people would be like, do you have any tips for aspiring streamers and YouTubers? But it stopped because like, I think everybody was like, there's no answer I can give you. But because I was so drunk, I was like, look, man, rule number one, you just got to be yourself, okay? Don't chase trends. Never chase trends. You just got to be yourself, bro. You will find the people that fuck with your shit. And then he said, oh, wow, thanks, man. And then I said, and also don't do the fucking Mr. Beast thumbnails. They're fucking hideous. I hate looking at them. And then everybody laughed, but he didn't. And I feel like he probably makes Mr. Beast thumbnails. So I probably like really fucked up the vibe with him. I thought you were about to say, and that guy was Nanobytes Inc. Dude, if I'm not gonna lie, man, if I knew that, if there was like proof that he was in Romania in the moment I went, I wouldn't have gone. To be honest with you, that's just how life works. I know that if I'm ever in the same country as that guy, we're gonna run into each other, because that's how it goes, dude. Like when he said he was going to Estonia, I started to barricade my windows. And I was like, I guess I'm just not leaving my house. I'm not leaving my house for a while. But then he, you know, he like, I guess he fell in love with some girl or some shit. And like, changed the whole plan.
White people be like,
Better not have forgotten about me.
Whoa, whoa, what did you say in that sentence? Hey, take it easy, dude. Jeez, some of you guys have gone crazy in the time that I was gone. Yeah, no, you know, yeah, you're the person with no vowels. Yeah, I remember you. You used to, oh my God, you were oh my fucking God. You were the person that kept saying that everybody was fucking stealing their jokes. I fucking forgot about that. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You're going on the pepper spray list. No offense. See, Ariana Grande has been cast in Meet the Parents 4. Oh my God. Thank you for reminding me. I did see that. And in my head, I was like, why would she do this? And then I realized she's probably a Meet the Parents head. It's probably her lifelong dream to be in a Meet the Parents movie. But like, I'm curious, like, what the plot is. Like, is Ariana Grande going to play like one of Ben Stiller's kids who's now gone old? Because Ben Stiller's going to be the Meet the Parents, really. If we think about it. Robert De Niro, I mean, God bless his heart. It's crazy that he's still alive. So it's going to be like multiple generations. I mean, the movie's probably going to be total fucking shit out of an ass, but like we're going to watch. She's a Jim Carrey stan. Maybe she got him confused. look, putting my name forward, okay? I could play, if you guys do the Meet the Parents 4, which it does seem like you're doing, to any movie people that are watching this, I would like to put my name forward as I could be the kind of like, well, there's two options, okay? If we're doing like a flashback scene with Robert De Niro, young Robert De Niro, I could do that. I've seen Dave Franco's impression of Robert De Niro, and I can kind of nail it. Like that's kind of like what he does. I can do that. Or I got like the whimsy to be like the man that is being brought to meet the parents, because I'm, I feel like I could really fit that role. So clip it and ship it. If you guys know any movie producers, I know some of you live in LA. You'd really be doing me a big favor, okay? It would really mean a lot to me. I would like to star in Meet the Parents 4. Or I could be like they go to a drive-through, and I'm just the guy that's like, "Can I get your order?" I'd even do that. I'll talk to my team. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think, you know what? 2025 summer, I'm starting my career in Hollywood. I think I'm breaking through. I'm getting cast.
Why you got so many
Have I ever gone to
necklace?
audition?
Why you
No.
got necklace?
Thank you, chili cheese fries. But I think it's happening. La La Land summer. Oh my! I could do a musical. You guys have heard me sing before. I could do a musical. You should try modeling. I think there's a market for people that look like me. Really stupid. Like sometimes I see a model and I'm like, well, you kind of look as dumb as I do. So like there's like a market for us. Especially when I'm like, you need like more representation with like really like kind of like unconventional teeth. I got like this. And then, yeah. We gotta get to the next Joachim Trier. Dude, that's why I gotta go to Oslo. I gotta pull up. I gotta knock on every door until I find him. I gotta go from door to door. Every fucking door in the country. Oh, and then he's gonna be like away fucking promoting his movie. Like the Romanian police. Dude, what if those were like movie... What was that? What if that was people doing casting? That was people doing casting, and they were trying to see how I would act under a high-stress situation. So they dressed up as police officers, and they did a little... Also, to anyone wondering, Harry did not try to take my hat off this trip, but he did keep saying the tickle monster's coming, and then he would go like this, and I slapped his hand multiple times. Also, it was so funny, dude. Harry could not do saunas. He could not fucking handle them, dude. We went into this one sauna. We sat down. 20 seconds in, he was like, I can't. And then he walks out, and there was a lady in the sauna with us that started laughing. She started fucking laughing. And then there was another... There was another one that was like a smoke sauna kind of thing, and we were sitting in there, and the people next to us were meditating, and then Harry kept laughing under his breath, and then I was like, I had to do like the I Show Speed thing where I was like, oh my god, George, great! Thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you. I had to do like the, because I was like, I can't laugh, dude. They're gonna fucking kill us, man. So I literally like, I kind of like pushed him out of the sauna. I was like, you have to go, dude. Like, I can't. Your impression always makes me laugh. Dude, he's funny, man. He's funny, and he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Not gonna lie. There was a moment before I went on the trip where I'm like, I've never spent more than 3 hours with him. Now I'm going to spend 5 days with him. I don't know how it's going to go, but it was. I honestly don't know if I've laughed this much in like a week, in a while. I was just constantly laughing, nonstop. He was laughing. Owen was laughing. It was fucking good, man. It was good. You guys didn't get an IRL stream out of it because it was the first couple days. It was oh my god! I forgot to mention why the Bolt driver in the when I went to the airport owns any relevance. Oh my god, dude! Forgotten lore, dude. When I landed in Estonia and ordered a Bolt, the same guy picked me up and he was still playing the Sigma music just as loud. It was still fucking vibrating my ass, dude. He was back. And when I got in the car, I was like, does he know that like he took me on this trip and now he's taking me home? But like we never talked. He didn't really look like he wanted to talk. I went on a date with someone from Hinge and they were saying some crazy shit about Harry, which I don't think is true. Guy said he knew him and shit. I'm not gonna lie, man. I think there's a lot of people that go around about me that say they know me. There was literally a guy that said I went to school with him, and he was I don't know what he said, but like I think people just say shit like that. I don't know. I mean, I can't fucking prove it, but like, you know, people say shit, dude. How do you meet someone on Hinge that knows Harry? He's a popular guy, dude.
White people be
Grayson,
like,
thank you.
He went to school with Aksel.
There was one time when I met someone that said I went to school with them, and I just could not place them at all. And I'm like convinced they were fucking with me. Like, there's no way. They were so convinced that we went to school together and we knew each other. And like, I've never seen that person in my life before. They said their name, they said everything, and I don't know who the fuck it was. So I'm like, either they got me like mixed up or like I'm actually cooked in the head. Roxanne and I were in school together. He would poop on his iPad. It was so weird. I like some of the things I've heard when like I saw like a TikTok comment section once where someone was like, someone said some shit about how like, yeah, we went to school together. I always knew he would make it, and I was like, what? Everyone I went to school with literally like called people that posted videos gay. There was not a single supportive person I ever went to school with. Like, what are you fucking talking about? I didn't even know who it was. But I was like, that just cannot be true. There's like no fucking way, man. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't trust some of these fucking we went to school together people. Like your scarf. Thank you. Romania. Them being a secret viewer of your Toontown vids. Dude, not a single person in my school knew about those. If I did, they would have fucking killed me. My fucking life would have been on the line, bro. You know, I'm scared that if I ever talk about my hobby of making Toontown videos, someone will just shot me. Like, it's not impossible. Where'd you go on vacation? Romania. Oh, also, when I was at the bar and I went to the bathroom, when I came back, everybody was passing around the fucking Andrew Tate docs. They got the Andrew Tate docs on lock. They were passing that shit around like a blunt, dude. Everybody was getting a look at his fucking address. That shit was, everybody got it figured out, man. They're ready to fucking rush that house. Can you watch new Lord video? Is this Man of the Year? Is that TOS? What happens in it? I saw like a frame of it. Yes. Yes, it is TOS. Prezzo watched it. I feel like Prezzo has done quite a few things on stream where I'm like, risky. Dude, I think my spacebar is actually broken. My spacebar is actually fucked. All right, let's look up Lord Man of the Year with no spaces. And it doesn't fucking work, man. I'm gonna look up Lord Man of the Year. I need to see what I think of this situation. Wait, she's sitting cool as fuck. Or they? Sorry, I'm trying to like I haven't like fully understood what's happening. Nobody knows. Okay. This gets something that becomes discourse. No, in that case, I've really run out of shit to talk about. Okay. I did kind of think that they would like censor it in like a more. I don't know. Like I thought they would put more. Like it was different. Oh, this is good. Dude, someone had to carry this shit up the elevator and stuff. Like, do you think it's still there? So much dirt. If someone did this to my living room, it would probably take me like 4 years until I start cleaning it up. I would procrastinate it for a while. That was fucking. That was good though. That was good. June 27th. Ooh. Oh my god, we're gonna be so deep into Mario Kart by that point. I'm gonna be so deep into Mario Kart, I won't even remember who Lord is at that point. Can you leak your address so I can send a glitter bomb to your house? Look, let's like try to not do things like that. Except for new Ethel Kane. There's new Ethel Kane coming. I'll be so honest with you guys. I'm so fucking out of touch. I suck ass at understanding what's happening anymore. I didn't even know that was happening, man. June 4th. Oh, what the fuck? New Benson Boone album. I don't even know a single song that he has that's beside the. That beautiful thing that I got. Also, I just want to say I received, a reaction and a half after I said he's gonna fuck up the flip at some point.
White people be
And
like,
people were like saying like, "Oh,
Meow
you're
meow
wishing."
meow 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 meow.
Thank you, Norcore. People were saying you're wishing this on him, and I said no. But statistically speaking, when every single night you're jumping off of pianos doing backflips, there becomes a likelihood that one day it's going to go wrong. And now, what did I see yesterday? Viral tweet. Oh, he's going to fuck that shit up. Oh, he's going to fuck that shit up. Everybody said, preach. Everybody said, preach. I've never seen someone speak truth like this. Oh my God. This might be, dude, you, sir, just won Twitter. Like, fuck you, all right? I'm tired of fucking cooking up early hits on my stream and then getting hate for it. And then seeing some random motherfucker take all the glory that was fucking destined for me, okay? I think it's fucking disgusting, and I think it's taken a real toll on my mental health in recent months. Who hated on you for that, like? Oh, they're out there. These people are walking the streets, dude. They're walking the streets, and they're in my chat saying, you want Benson Boone to die. Which I've never said. Stop complaining, you Austin. Dude. Sources are saying there are dozens of booners in the Excel chat. Wait, I need like, let me see what my day list is. British rock. Oh, it changed. Power ballad, alternative R&B Sunday early morning. Starts with Magbay. Yes, dude. What is this? Fuck you, Disney. Benson Boone is finally second. Olivia Rodrigo, Benson Boone, Disney, Reimagine, Billie Eilish, Joshua Bassett. Cast of High School Musical. See, this was, okay, I will say, this is why the music taste feature on the dating apps is a godsend. Because, no disrespect, if I go on a date with someone and Benson Boone is on the fucking frequently played, I feel like that says so much about, like, how, like, I don't think it's going to work out. Like, I'm just saying, like, I think we're just different people. Red or black, pick a number from 0 to 36. I'm not helping your gambling addiction. You got to make your own mistakes. Benson Boone, Mystical Magical, 13 million views. Ooh, that's not. Have you seen people with... I haven't been on a dating app since before Benson Boone made himself known on this earth. Why could he... No. I don't think so. Why did you say that? Is this interpolating something? Physical. Oh, Bucks. Wait, maybe this is Noah Hugbox's new identity. He went into the witness protection program for fucking speaking the truth on social media, and now he's returned as... Oh, did you guys hear the fucking that Italian man called Damiano from the band Mainskin. What the fuck kind of music is he making now? I was kind of jarred. I thought it was what is his name? Damiano David. I just think, considering the kind of music that they came up with, is he doing this voluntarily, or is a label holding a gun to his head? He looks happy to be there. That band breakup, I don't know. Hold on, we haven't even gotten the chorus yet. The chorus is what matters. I don't know if this is the right song, actually. This could be another one. Wait, you know what this is? This is Shawn Mendes, dude. This is Shawn Mendes. When does he do the tra-la-la? Is this does he do this for all of his songs? He just stands there and sings? There's one where he's like tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-di-da-di-da-di-da. Hold on. Can we watch the Stitches music video? I feel like I saw the Stitches music video once, and it was Shawn Mendes. I actually have this video on hand because I messaged it to James Merritt, and I said, promise me you never make some shit like this. See, this is what it was like when you guys would be like, no, Glee has some good original songs, and then you guys would send me some shit like this. And I'd be like, I don't know, man. I'm not sure. No one said the originals were good. I think some of them did. Some of them did. No way, man. Another fucking Alex Warren music video in my recommended. It doesn't end. Alex Warren is everywhere. He's taken over. Well, his wedding. This is a crazy content farm, bro. He made his music video his wedding. Maybe I'm like not enjoying life as much as him, but if the love of my life said we got to make a music video out of our wedding, I'd say like, damn, bro, the age of social media, man. But I'm too lazy to get it changed, so I would like take it off before streaming. There would just be like my finger would be like a half.
Yourself, you're living the American dream. And I'll be dancing on California. Kid who got it all wrong.
Just don't subscribe. I'm not gonna. This isn't like a fucking restaurant bill where I'm like, I'll spot this one on. Just you know, watch the ads. You know, what's this one?
Feel like Dumbledore, motherfucking Dumbledore. I feel like Dumbledore. Oh.
Is this real? Jaguar twin. Do you think it's like Aphex Twin child? Aphex Twin offspring. Jaguar twin. What the hell is it? Fuck, I hate when I'm not logged in Instagram. It doesn't let me watch shit. What is this?
We live in a society where people sit behind their screens and they talk shit.
Well, what if I was Jack the Ripper? Meet you in an alley just to kill ya. Taking my time, pull out my knife, put in your spine. You talking all the shit, made me go from Jack, now I'm the Ripper. Ripping your life, smart guy, you know what that means. Taking your kidneys, yeah, tonight. Time to slice you into people pies with my rusty knives. Quiet as mice, shoving it in like butter. No one gonna ever hear you mutter. My knife enters so from your throat all the way to your toes. Since you talk so much, it next is your tongue. Bit by bit, remember I rip. Such a funny guy, right? Well,
White boy still got it in the rap game, dude. This new rapper out of Delaware, out of Delaware has got to be the hottest thing I've seen this month.
not tonight, I'm gonna take your life. Then you I revise, kill you 5 more times. No one cares about your cries. Go ahead and try. Told you, even if they did, they would just walk on by. Next time think twice before you become that guy. Nobody likes, now say goodbye. Time to die.
God, this felt like when that guy was rapping Eminem at me, bro. It just wouldn't fucking end. Yeesh. Jeez. You think he's a father? I realize that apparently it's quite common to become a father when you're 30, even if like all you want to do is make TikToks. Oh my god, dude. Wait, I gotta show you guys something. When I go to Poland, I'm gonna pre-fire the reference I'm gonna make the whole time in Poland. Fuck, man, my spacebar really just doesn't work. There's this Polish footballer called Robert Lewandowski, right? And he loved making TikToks. This guy's like 34 years old, and he got really into making TikToks. One of the most famous footballers on earth. And my goal is when I go to Poland, I need to recreate all of his TikToks. Look, he's so cool. Dude, the wink, bro. My seat wet as hell right now. Okay, calm down. Okay, that one's actually funny, dude.
Yeah. Going on you with the pick and roll. Younger flame, he in sicko mode.
I didn't really line up. That one also like didn't really hit, dude. The basket fell over and the ball rolled out. You can do better than that. Oh no, they muted this one. They took. Oh no. I'm gonna try to imagine what this was. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh. Oh, radioactive, radioactive. Oh, radioactive. Oh, it's 2C slide. Never mind. Girl, you muted it. Oh. Oh.
Pulling out the coupe at the lot, calling for a 12 fuck swat, busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box, had to put the stick in the box.
Bro, it's weird. He looks exactly like me, man.
Touch this. Touch this.
Aww. Alright, who in the chat said that he needs to be euthanized? Who said that? Who said that? Name and shame did.
Hi, here's Robert Lewandowski. Follow me on TikTok.
Wait, underneath every stream I should have like a Korean interpreter on my stream. Where like it's just like someone's dubbing my stream into Korean, and then you can like switch it on and off. That really cost me some money, but we'll figure it out.
I got my peaches out in Georgia. I get my weed from California. I took my
He's a family man. Shit, I didn't mean to laugh that loud.
TikTok, long time no see. Hello from Dubai. I'm here for the Global Soccer. Stay tuned and join me today for more.
Oh my god. In the jacuzzi. Imagine the feeling, bro. In the jacuzzi. Wait, this is a dance. Oh, this is him doing. Holy shit. See, I can't do this because I would hit my fucking head against the bench. I'll click on the links in a sec. Oh my god, imagine this. Me and my flight attendant, me and my hot ass flight attendant doing this together after we get together. Holy shit, dude. She don't want you. Very heteronormative of you, Lantastic. If you would have been here, you would know that it was a man. But, yeah, keep doing your activism. What the fuck? That's got nothing to do with Robert. Robert? What is this? Wait, is this the same link? I don't know.
I used to pack JanSports. I just put them in the boxes. I nod to every small suggestion from my bosses. I used to pick motherboard chunks out the garbage. 48 hours a week just felt nauseous. And when I'd wash dishes in the back of a Laboo, I tore my meniscus and there's nothing I could do. When I'd cry on my lunch break, for a moment or two I felt as strongly and staunchly as sometimes you. Find yourself to be treated like an ox in a field. Work until you're exhausted for a roof and a meal. We're taken from nature, given a task just.
Hobo Johnson, this is my call out to you. Let's go band for band, bro. Let's go band for band. Lay out your bank account. Let's go band for band on my life. Let's do it. Let's go band for band.
To move our hands more fast.
Somebody get that to him.
And everything and anything, as great as they are nothing with a deep, dark hole in our heart. We were taken from nature and given a task just to fucking do as you're asked. I used to pack JanSports, and when I put them in the boxes, my score out of 100 was beautifully charted. I saw my self-worth as a task I was offered, but your self-worth's much different than your market. Everything and anything, as great as they are.
Dude, it doesn't end. You finally got a dog. I can't put my finger on the feeling I get when I listen to your music. Almost like smelling something from childhood that gives you a mental image of a feeling you can't put your finger on. Unhoused Johnson. Oh, Long Johnson, dude. Oh my god, throwback.
Here we go. Not gonna mess this up. Not gonna mess this up. Here we go.
Wait. Hobo Johnson was ahead of the curve. Now, like, 25% of men look like exactly like this. Hobo Johnson fucking... This was like 10 years ago, dude.
Hi. What's your name? How are you? How's your life? Oh, you got a man. Are you in love? If so, type. Is it just platonic?
So type? What is he, streaming? Wait, what?
Type.
Are you tough? So
is
type?
It just platonic, strictly just as friends, or the type that ties you two together till tomorrow's end? If it is, disregard every time I call you pretty. Though it's meant sincerely, it's just my imagination drifting. And brush me off like the dirt on Jay-Z's shoulder, so I fall to the ground, collect myself, and get ready to take over your heart. Or at least...
Wait, that was cute, the way he went like... I don't know.
It's your spare time. And I love the thought of being with you. Or maybe it's the thought of not being so alone.
Oh my god, Prezzo, I love the thought of streaming with you. Or maybe it's the thought of not streaming alone.
The second one's way sadder than
the second way is way less viewers than the first.
First one, but I don't know. I love the thought of being with you.
I love the thought of streaming with you.
Or maybe it's the thought of not being so alone. God damn. You know, I really love being loved, but I also really love not crying on the beach. Here we go.
I felt like it was about to get good. Oh my god, man. He's in a backyard again.
Australia. We only have 200 tickets left in Melbourne. We only have 150 left in Brisbane. We're also
200 tickets. Hobo Johnson, reach out to me. Let's talk. Let's talk, man. We got some shit to say to each other, man. You only have 300 to sell. Hey, I think 300 to 400 is a very large number. Nothing wrong with that. What the fuck is this? Huh. Wait, I never watched the Party For You music video by Charlie XCX. I never watched it. Let's not. What's in it? Party For You video to me is bottoms. Oh, that was the thing before. Okay. Have done this, dude. Now they're never gonna let her on in my bag. What's in my bag? Because we already know she spoiled it. Cigarette, lighter, phone, coins. Oh my god, the Romanian police would have had so much fun looking through this one, though. This would have been something that I wondered why, like, no women wanted to talk to me. That's only something that you can, like, really, like, get with time, you know. Dude, you guys can actually kind of sing. I forgot about these. This is such an ominous account to have. Like, you didn't even want to put a fucking profile picture. What a fucking creep.
I renewed it for you. Now he's actually every night. Oh, he's in the street like a soul. Still take gas, baby, I know. That's that me espresso.
God, I can't believe this is from a year ago. Why did Ahmed ask you about 2 colors and a number? Because he's trying to put, like, the responsibility of his gambling addict onto me. What is this?
What happened with my face? Oh my god! La 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 la, chicken. Skin is not a chicken yet, tasty as hell. Ooh, mamacita, now you're ringing the bell. Crispy and juicy, now you're having a snack. Ooh, super spicy, it's a level 10.
Man, there's always something going on this website. There's always something. Oh my god, what is this? Yo, is that the Weeknd himself? Holy shit. What the fuck? That is me. What the hell?
Don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno. But it was my wedding day. We were getting ready and there wasn't a cloud in the sky.
This is how you view yourself as? I have no self-image. I don't exist.
Told me that the life of my dreams would be promised and someday be mine.
You're merely a vessel. I think I've existed in too many alternate universes in my life. Perfect Ed Sheeran. Dude, it's always there, man. It was there when we checked like a few weeks ago too. It's always gonna be there. They need to let her go, okay? That was like 6 years ago. They need to find another artist. I think there's anyone that listens to these instead of the actual songs. I mean, there are people that are like, oh, this Glee cover is so much better than the original, and 95% of them are not. So I think anything's possible, really. Oh, these two are about to fucking hit this shit. Look at this. Julianne Real One. Isn't that like a chatter? Can you be their third? I don't think I'm invited.
Heart beats fast, colors and promise.
I had an unhealthy relationship with the song when I was like 12. Mine was How to Save a Life. Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend. In a better friend.
How can I love when I'm afraid to?
Oh, they're gonna hit that shit.
Watching you
I think there's drama in the Smooth community. I do think when I was streaming on this website, there were a few people that I think were annoyed because I wasn't a serious singer in their eyes. They didn't believe me to be. And they were like, why is this bozo taking up the front page? Which really broke my heart. I think before I went on Smooth, it was my dream to become a singer. And then I ran into those people and, let's just say, deflated. Okay? That's fucked up because we're so serious. Thank you. See, this is why I got to go to my mods for life advice and guidance and just general vibes. Like they really understand what's going on. You are so weird. You know, I wasn't called weird once when I was in Romania for 5 days. Maybe that's why I loved it so much.
Is this a real life? Is this
Nick Jonas Diabetes, thank you.
caught in a hype train? No escape from the 100 bits. Open your eyes, give subs maybe 5 and see.
Alright, someone's fucking this shit up.
I'm just a streamer. I need no subs this stream, 'cause I'm streaming now all the time. Little sub, little prime. Anyway, the prime goes doesn't really matter to me.
There's a 7-year-old in this? Why? Anonymous, thank you for gifting a sub.
I just saved a VOD, but the VOD was music galore. You can't hear it anymore. Chatter.
The reviewer? As if.
Stream had just begun.
If you're a 7-year-old in this chat, raise your hand. I'm gonna ban you. I'm gonna ban you and I'm gonna put you on a poster that says, do not let this person in here.
I'm gonna end it on raid.
Jin Souls is 4 of these voices.
Didn't want you to unsub.
Someone carried the group project.
Again this time tomorrow. Watch the VODs, as if nothing really matters.
Dude, is that the child? Bro.
Too late. You're up to sleep.
It's like a 2-month-old. There's a baby like crying to this right now.
Aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody.
No disrespect to the RC, but this is 6 minutes long. Hold on. We gotta get to the good part.
I see a little woman girl in the chat. JS, will you give me 5 subs? Chance is lightning, very, very frightening me. Rating preso, rating preso. I'm like alone. I'm just a streamer, nobody gets me. He's just a streamer from a poor family.
Facts.
Easy chat, will you let me go? No,
Good execution on that. Thank you. I got nervous.
Frames up Nick, let me go. Free gift subs has a streamer beside for me. For me, for me.
Okay, is this the child or like did someone just not like what's going on with that one?
So you think you can take kiss and spit in my eye? So you think you can leave stream and leave me to die? Oh, chatter, don't do this to me, chatter. Just get a sub out of you.
The Knicks just lost. I need a cigarette. Oh, somebody reach out to Timothy. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys, the keyboard woke up. It woke up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's alive, dude. Oh, no. Alright, we gotta unplug you, little buddy.
Chatters you can see. Nothing really matters.
Bro, that child. I can't tell. I can't tell if it was a child or if it's a chatter. Someone crying?
Anyway, the stream goes.
I feel like I really just connected with you guys. So.
Oh my god.
It's been an honor. That was beautiful.
We kinda ate that. Yeah. Slay queen.
What?
You
That was
ate it.
long as hell. How you guys been?
Good.
What the hell? That child is gay as hell, dude. Romania doodle? Wait a minute. Oh my god, bro. I thought I was spreading my legs at first glance. Wait, this is sick, dude. Yes. I fucking love this. Also, if you guys make any art, make sure to, you know, like send it in the chat sometimes because I don't keep up with Twitter like I used to. So I miss some stuff sometimes and it makes me feel bad. Makes me feel like a real fucking piece of shit. What the fuck? What is this now? Aren't you like in the casino right now? How do you have a link ready to go? Meet the Lalas? Bro, you already had your time with this. Can you watch this? My phone worked really hard on it.
I took my love, took it down.
You
Climbed a mountain and I turned around.
What the fuck was that? When was this?
And I saw
New Year's? Oh. Ew. Wow. Oh, I look cute there. Oh. Ew.
I took my love, took it down.
Wait, that one's good. This one's good. No, I didn't get enough respect for this. I didn't get enough respect for these pictures. Like, I thought people would respect me after I posted these, but... Oh shit, that's me in Finland, dude. My big-ass shoes. Low-key a vibe, though. I was gonna show the blackjack dealer I had a convo with. You reacted to the Meet the Lala video, bro. Bro, I'm not helping you build parasocial connections to the people that are destroying your life. Not happening. We gotta do like a clip queue next stream. Not today, because it's gonna take a while, but when I do the next stream, we'll do a clip queue. Because that shit will be a movie. No doubt about it. I mean, that kind of, it is the length of a movie usually. What's this, dude?
Andy, soft in your newborn skin, only one little Andy. Will you return again? I believe we can renew, and you could be my brother once again. Fall asleep with our backs against each other. You believe?
Girls, this AI? No, this is, they found a video from me as a child. They fucking Googled me and found a video. They found a video of me. Clip queue, but you keep it open for 5 seconds. Okay, well, I'm not popping like that, dude. There's gonna be like one clip in there. It's gonna be some person sending an Overwatch streamer. What's this? What did I just click on? You look very well rested. Honestly, that vacation was the hardest I've worked in years, man. I was drinking too much. I'm so exhausted now. I forgot that I was supposed to like relax. I just walked around all day and drank wine. It killed me. Wait, is this a vibe or what? Low-key, this could be the soundtrack to Warsaw, Poland. I'm on vacation right now. I'm so exhausted. You know what my thing with the vacation is? I'm all about maximizing the vibe and the time and doing as many things as possible, but sometimes some people get too much with it. Where I'm like, I am here to also relax. Like, I don't want to wake up at 9 a.m. every day so I can go to like a thing, you know? Like, I kind of want to sleep in as well. That's like a part of the... It's a part of the magic of the vacation. Like, you know, if you want to have like a big itinerary and hit all the things off it, I'm really happy for you. But like sometimes don't wake me up before like 11 a.m., man. Okay? I don't want to do it. This is a nice song. Alex G Afterlife official video. Did you see this? Oh yeah, I did see this. I honestly, I was gonna repost it, but there was a part of me that was like, what if they arrest me? What if they arrest me for the horrible crimes that I've committed? For taking a subway hostage. There was a subway. I walked past a subway. But like, I just, you know, it's like an old flame where like, I don't really want to go back. Like, I'll look at it. I'll look at it, and I'll say we had good times. You didn't reply to the Aksually News DM? I'm not gonna lie, bro. There were so many Romanians in there. I probably just didn't see it. There were so many Romanians. Like, it blew my fucking mind, bro. I was so hype. See, that's what I love about visiting countries. Everybody's like, I love you for visiting my country. Which is kind of like my vibe too, when someone really, really cool, just like me, visits the country. I will I have to break the news. But this isn't going to be that long of a stream. I am like readjusting my sleep schedule a bit. I did go to bed at like 2 a.m. last night and I woke up at a beautiful 10 a.m. But this is like the return. Okay, this is how we come back. This is how we come back, and then God, we have some time to kill before Switch 2. I need to figure out what the fuck, what is what. What is what on these movie stream? We could do a movie stream at some point. Stream tomorrow. I would like to stream. There's something I got to do during the day, so that might kill me, but I would like to stream. Oh my God, my niece's kindergarten graduation coincides with the Switch 2 drop. I want to be sitting in the audience with my Switch 2 on my lap. Hey man, nice tan, haha, glazing, thank you. Dude, I'm so sorry for all of the gay Estonian influencers that I know in this country. Because they're very nice to me in my DMs, and I don't know how to be nice back. Someone, one of them replied to my Romania stories, and they were like, stunning, seductive, beautiful. And I was like, thank you. And then he was like, damn, it's a glaze session, these DMs. And then I said, oh, well, there can never be too much of that. I got left on red, dude. I got left on red. No game, bro. No game at all, man. No fucking game. So over. It's so fucking over. It's so fucking over. They probably think I'm a fucking piece of shit. That's too much, man. Wait, if I would have seen this, I would have probably searched something up. 94K. Oh, God. Bro, he does have like a little bruise. X fucked him up, apparently. That's what he said, but that's not what happened. But like he said, X gave him a little punch. X gave him a little... Dude, he is falling apart. I cannot even begin to say how much solace I take in the fact of like what a fucking mess he is right now, dude. It is like one of the only good things happening in the news right now is just every day he gets more and more fucked up. And it feels so good. It feels so good. Like, holy shit, what a fucking piece of shit. Who? Elon Musk. Like, it is so hype. I look forward to it getting worse. Every day when I open this app, I pray that there's more news. Oh my God, I gotta show you guys this video that I saw. It's one of my favorites. I need to get it to my PC. Everything about this video is so perfect. I thought that message said maybe Klarna does exist, and I'm like, yeah, it does. Klarna does exist. Hold on, getting this to my PC. Getting this to my PC is hell right now. I need this, dude. This is what it's about. But then this was the first frame of the video I saw, and I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Y'all at that cabin? No, that's always Prezzo and Chibley. I'm never invited. They don't fuck with me like that. They don't fuck with kissing Estonians and shit. They don't do it. Trying to think what we will do until the Switch 2 drops. I was farting so loud with my bare ass out in the middle of the night in that cabin. Yeah, I wasn't in that cabin. I was in a different room. I don't know why they let me be naked, because everyone loved you as you were. Truck sim, oh my god, insane truck sim news. They're doing a fucking bus simulator. They're doing a bus simulator. They're integrating bus simulator into the game, and I'm so fucking excited. I like trucks, don't get me wrong, but like holy shit, I'm excited to just drive a bus. That's my dream. I love driving a bus. So we're going to be doing the shit out of that. We're going to be doing fucking Estonia to Romania bus. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's going to be fucking insane. Bro, life is okay. We're so back. Oh my god. Estonia to Pennsylvania bus. Ain't nobody getting on that shit. At least I am not. On a double-decker bus for the first time today. It's fun. Especially when you get to sit on the front. Spent like a year and a half on a Greyhound bus. What? You scared to get off? What happened? Why do you hate us PA chatters? I don't hate you guys. I just don't really think about Pennsylvania all that much. And I think that's what really has got you guys stun-locked. On the way to see this girl? Damn. You're going to crash into someone so you can be like, and if a double-decker bus crashes into you, I got to write that down. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to farm some clips. I do watch this channel now where it's like, usually it's like 3 guys and they either take like Amtrak, Greyhound, or the New York public transport, and they just see how bad it is sometimes. And I've been watching that a lot. They're like 50, I can't remember their name, but they have like 50k subs, I think. Well, let me see. Oh my god, Max Velocity. I haven't watched him in a week. I'm so excited to get back to watching him. I missed him. Me missing Max Velocity streams was like how some of y'all talked about my streams being gone. I missed Max Velocity. I was going crazy. I was depressed in the bar. Everybody was having a good time, but I was just thinking, man, I wish I was watching Max Velocity right now. See the video where they used the Metro card to travel through like 2 states? I think I did see something like that, yeah. I did. I just love videos like that. I would love to like do shit like that. Taking a bus across Europe. Oh my god. I do sometimes when I'm at the bus station in my city, I see a bus that goes like Warsaw, Poland. And I'm like, what if I just got on right now? What if I got on right now and I didn't look back? Metro card fraud is the move. Hey, look, if any of you guys are jumping over the barriers, you know, I wouldn't stop you. I wouldn't stop you. Over, under, whichever way you go, I'm not stopping you. I would hit you with a thumbs up. I would say, you know, that's illegal. Wait, I didn't think about that. Pay your fares. The metro is an important public service. Yeah, but if you don't got the money, I think you should be allowed to. You can even pee in it if you want. I think that's fine. Opening the emergency exit is high key the vibe when fare evasion is the move. I have sometimes I see like the emergency button on a bus and I'm like, dude, imagine I pulled that right now. Would I be on the news? You should do this.
Fucking heading to the brew.
Dude, this is me, man. This was literally quarantine me. I'd wear shit like this too. I love Limmy. I don't have a 6-minute video in me though right now, sorry. Sorry. But guys, thank you for not forgetting about me when I went to Romania. You know, appreciate it. Always a little bit stressful going on trips. But you know, it was a blast. It really was. And streaming is a blast too. So I appreciate it. Appreciate it. God, it's going to be a movie, man. It's going to be a movie on these fucking broadcasts. Seriously. It's going to be so crazy. Ludwig is doing a Beerio Kart thing, and I wasn't invited, so what I'm doing is a competitive Beerio Kart, which is going to suck all of his viewers. But, like, I can't even invite any of my friends because they've all been invited to the Ludwig Beerio Kart. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go on the street. I'm going to invite a bunch of people over to my house. Just a bunch of, like, random people. Just crash the stream. Never watching Ludwig again. Thank you. Finally, someone said it. Thank you so much. All right. I'm going to leave now. And I will return. Get all of Ludwig's enemies on yours. I won't lie, Ludwig is pretty good at making enemies. Some of them are like pedophiles, dude. He's pretty good at picking his enemies. I don't know if that's the kind of people I want on my Beerio Kart.